Talk Shit Radio is a Kennedy Studios Productions. The opinions stated by various contributors to Talk Shit Radio and its radio programs are not to be considered as or endorsed by Kennedy Studios Incorporated. Visitors are urged to use their own discretion to draw their own conclusions. All information, products, services, and use of this website is for entertainment purposes only and personal use only. Talk Shit Radio Network does not confirm nor deny the validity or accuracy of the information contained within the website or broadcast. Any services or products provided by Talk Shit Radio Network and its host contributors should be used solely for entertainment purposes only.
This is Tony. You're listening to Talk Shit Radio.
I have been out on the streets every day except for yesterday.
Okay.
What the media...
Leave the gun. Take the cannoli.
Hey, this is Lewis.
And this is Tony.
And you're listening to Talk Shit Radio.
Burger King man, Rebecca speaking.
Hello, Rebecca. How are you today?
I'm doing good, and yourself?
I'm doing excellent. Listen, I got a little request I need to make for you. I want to put in an order, and I want to come and pick it up. Is that okay?
Was it end of July, or was it the beginning of August? Do you remember when you called it in?
I'm calling in right now.
Oh, you're calling it right now. So this is going to be a big order?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, let me get a paper and pencil.
Thank
so what
you.
are we getting?
I'm sorry?
What are we getting?
Just want a Big Mac.
Big Mac. You mean the Big King?
No, a Big Mac.
Big Mac is McDonald's.
Where it's right next door. You can't go get it for me?
No, sir.
Well, come on. That's not fair.
I could do the Big King. That's about it.
Well, I don't like the Big King. I like the Big Mac, but I hate McDonald's. Does that...
Okay. The Big King's almost close to a Big Mac.
I bet you my Big Mac's bigger than yours.
Okay.
Were you going to take my order or what?
If it's a Big King, I can.
All right, let me have a Big King then.
When are you going to be coming in and pick it up?
July.
In July next year?
Certainly.
Okay.
Why not?
Fine with me.
Better late than never, no?
Yep.
Listen, you sound sexy. You want to go out on a date?
I'm married.
I would take him along. He could drive.
That's okay.
No? Are you sure?
Anything else I could do for you?
Well, I want 2 Big Macs now.
Okay. Anything else?
Making me hungry. And a chocolate shake.
Small, medium, or large?
Extra large.
Anything else?
Nope. That's it.
Coming in July?
In July. You think you can deliver that?
Unfortunately, we're not in the area to deliver.
Why not? I'm right around the block. I tell you what. You meet me in the parking lot, sweetheart. I'll take you out to dinner and show you a good time.
That's okay, and I have to be here watching my crew.
Yeah, they don't care. Trust me.
Okay.
I'm serious. I take you out. We'll have a nice candlelit dinner. Maybe a little whining, some dining, some 69, and you never know. I mean, things could happen. You might leave your husband for me.
Okay. Anything else?
No, ma'am. I just, was trying to get a Big Mac and a date, but you don't seem to be receptive to my charm.
That's because I'm married and I got a store to run.
Okay, but are you married or are you happily married? There's a difference.
Happily married.
Well, there's a big difference, I got to tell you.
Good morning. Welcome to Talk Shit Radio. You know what month this is, right?
Yeah, I know what month it is. Do you know what month it is?
I know what month it is. Maria, do you know what month
this is?
I
know what day it is.
Yeah, enough said.
Yeah.
What month is it? Yeah, that helps sometimes. That'll make it better. That will make it all bad. It's on.
Okay.
You don't know what month it is?
Nope.
You don't know?
Nope.
Oh.
What month is it?
You don't hear that in the background? It's the scary month. It's the month of Halloweeny. So, wake up to some lovely scary sounds, everyone. There's people rolling out of bed.
A lot of people are excited about that holiday.
Dude, there is somebody up the fucking road that's already got Halloween shit out.
I mean, there are people that...
Like 2 days ago it was out.
They go all out.
Yeah.
With Halloween.
Fuck that. I wait for like 3 days before. I put all my shit up. I wait for about 3 days after. I take all my shit down. That's the end of that shit. I'm the same with Christmas. I'm the same with all them damn holidays.
Well, Christmas I usually put lights up a week ahead of time.
Do you? So you do it about a week ahead. Yeah.
I'll leave them up until just after New Year's.
Bro, there will be people a week before Thanksgiving putting the shit up already.
One year I left them up all year long.
Did you?
Yeah.
Makes it easier for the next year.
I just didn't feel like taking them down.
Makes it easier. All right, we can kill the scary sound effects in the background there. Yeah, it makes it easier for the next year. You just plug them in, check the light bulbs, and moving right along. Next holiday, please. Man, I can't believe it is October 1st already, everyone.
I know. Before you know it, Thanksgiving will be here.
Ugh, don't say that.
Turkey Day.
Look, what day is it fall on? Is it a weekday? Why does it sound like now I can't hear nothing? Is it just me? Oh, wait a minute.
I can't hear anything either.
How's this? Does that help?
Oh, that helps a little bit.
Oh, yeah. That's because I made the channels active.
Oh.
Yeah, I've been doing things wrong.
Yeah.
Which is
you
the
had
story of my life.
You had them inactive.
Yes.
What good is that if they're inactive?
Well, I mean, they were broadcasting, but as far as it being active so we can hear them and I can adjust levels
you have
and
to
stuff.
activate them.
Yes, I have to be actually 1, 2, and 3.
You have to be active and activate them.
I have to be proactive and not reactive.
You're distractive.
I am very distracted. Let's clarify. Not distractive. Distracted.
Distractive.
Yeah, distractive.
Yeah.
Now I want to put like the meaning of that word, and I would like it used in a sentence, please. Tony's like, yeah, fuck you. It's too early. Not enough coffee
Meaning
nor
of
medicine
the word,
for that
Lewis
yet.
Kennedy. Lewis Kennedy is distractive.
Distractidative.
Yeah. There you go.
Mr. Newhouse, if you're listening, you were one of my teachers. Call up and let's see if we can't put that bitch in a word. 352-556-1321. Phone lines are on, baby.
Are they on today?
They are on.
They're on today.
Yes. We got 3 voicemails. Let's check them out. I love doing the voicemails on air.
Okay.
All right. Let's see what we got.
You have 3 new messages. Press 1 for new first message received Friday 2:18 p.m. Press 3 for the next option. To repeat the current message, press message deleted. Message 2 received Monday 8:30 a.m. Message deleted. Last message received Monday 8:35 a.m.
Must have been Silent Mish calling in.
Press 4 for the previous message. Press 3 for...
Shit. So, yeah, we had a bunch of callers, but no messages. I spoke to Dr. Hiccup. Do you guys remember Dr. Hiccup from Canna Crush? She was with Hayden Falk and the 420 car.
I believe so.
Okay, she was the one that cured me of my hiccups, bro.
Oh, no, we weren't there for that.
Really? All
yeah, because remember, I tried to scare
That's right,
you.
yes. Yeah, that's right. Okay, everybody
said, hey,
tried.
You need to scare me.
Yeah, and he threw the water bottle out of nowhere at me. I remember that.
Yeah, I waited like
it kind of startled me, but I mean, and it slowed them down. Just didn't stop them.
Well, that's why I waited.
Dude, you know what she made me do with the drinking upside down? You know, drink and bend forward, plug my nose. It fucking worked. My hiccups were gone. Gone. I had them for like 2 weeks prior. They were killing me, dude. I swear to God, I was ready to call the news media and say, yo, you remember the hiccup girl? Well, I'm the hiccup guy. They would have been like, yeah, that's nice, dude. Go fuck yourself. Media don't fuck with me.
I don't know. I had some bartender give me a drink one time that was supposed to cure my hiccups. Yeah.
What did it do?
She's like, here, Yeah, it was triple sec and something else.
And she charged you like $9 for it.
She didn't charge me anything.
Oh,
for
really?
It. Yeah, no.
I was going to say, yeah, that shit didn't cure nothing but
And I was like,
You gave her a $9 tip.
poverty. Yeah.
I think it worked.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it just got you so fucking drunk that it relaxed your shit. That's a funny picture. Don't let anything hold you back. It's a picture of a tire with a tire boot around it, and there's no car. Car's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
picture. I like that. So here we are, October 1st, guys, and it's actually a Wednesday. It's Hump Day.
Hump day for the
Yeah.
first day of
First
October.
day of October. October is Hump Day. And let me tell you something, man. I don't know about you, but we've been outside smoking cigarettes because we don't smoke in the studio anymore, folks.
Yeah.
Tony's like, yeah, it sucks.
No, I just said yeah.
It's not what you said. It's how you said it.
Like it's a big deal to walk 20 feet down the door or something.
Yeah, you got to go through the lobby, hence, or AKA living room.
No. Now we just have to wait for
Well, it's the
break time.
Yeah, it's the 3 hours that we're in here that's actually the killer, man. Because I mean, oh my God,
I
yep,
know.
that's got to go up.
I
Not even
know.
going to mention that. Just put it up. Oh, nice. Yeah, put that up on Facebook.
Happy October.
Happy
yeah.
October. Enough said. Oh God, I can't wait to watch that. Was there any sound to it? Do you know? Oh shit! All right, so Maria found this Halloween October post, or it's a little, I don't know, animation, and I'm gonna get it up on Facebook, or once it's on Facebook, I'm going to check and see if there's any audio to it.
Yeah.
Is it up?
I just shared it.
All right, you shared it on your wall or
Yeah.
talk shit?
My wall.
See,
I
that's.
know.
I got a flip, I got a flop, I got a switch. Oh my goodness! All right. So
Now
not
where
even
did
awake
where
yet.
did you post it to?
oh, I know. It's on her wall.
On her wall.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it on talk shit
There we go.
Yeah.
It looks pretty good.
as soon as I find it. All right, so here we go. I found it,
Okay.
and I'm gonna share it on talk shit first, and then we're gonna check and see if there's any audio. There's got to be audio. I mean, did you see
Yeah.
that? Oh my God, Tony! When you see it, you're gonna laugh. Tony's like, "Well, fucking share it already, so I can see it."
So I'm just gonna go over here
Get ready,
You're gonna
because
because I
love
have
it.
sound.
Tony's got sound. Yeah, Tony's plugged in.
I'm
Maria,
plugged in now.
Right.
I got a set of headphones for you so you can check clips, and if they're worthy,
Oh,
send it over to
okay,
me. Yeah.
okay. We didn't even know that.
If they're sound worthy,
Yeah.
yeah, they gotta be.
Yeah.
sound.
We don't know if
Oh,
this is
he got
worthy.
a literal boner. Yep.
Yeah.
This is the audio to it, so there's really not much, but let's see. All right, so I can't even really. Tony jumped. I can't even really explain what's
drop
going on.
something? Oh.
You really just have to go to Facebook.com. Oops. Oh, that sucks. Literally. Then he keeps going. Oh, it's 28 seconds long, guys. Listen, go to Facebook.com/Talk Shit TV Show. I just put up a Happy October post provided by Via Maria, shared by Todd, whatever his last name is. Yeah. So, yeah, it's just one of them random things that gets out there and goes viral, and yeah. But it's funny. Have you seen it?
It gets around.
I saw it. Now.
That's pretty good,
Yeah.
right? That's funny.
It gets rolling. Yeah,
Yeah,
heads,
I like
heads
that.
rolling.
I like, yeah. I'm sad, dude. There's a few heads rolling in that one.
Yeah.
Bing! Oh, gosh. Gosh.
That's what you call working it to the bone.
Enough said, bro. Rubbing it to the bone, working it to the bone, banging it to the bone. I mean, you know, getting a boner.
Honor.
You know, the true meaning of stiffy. You know? Fuck yeah. Anyway, moving right along here, folks. It's just a silly day today, I gotta say. It's October 1st. Hump Day. And, yeah, you know, just doing that thing we do. Talking shit, fellas and ladies. Talking shit. I put up an event. Another one. We now have 2 events scheduled for Talk Shit. We have one for Friday, which is just us gonna say, yay, we've been on the air for 3 months, basically, because I can't get a hold of nobody. So, yeah, that's what happens when you...
Oh, I might not be here.
I know, that's the worst part about it.
Yeah.
Is you'll be out on the bit. On the butt.
If I got signal, I can try to call in.
On the butt. He'll be on the butt. You know, I could try and get everybody to call in, but who knows? That's what happens when you bring in a bunch of... Well, never mind.
Yeah. But I might try to have to call in. I don't know if I'll get a signal from out there.
Yeah, well, whatever you can do, dude.
However far away I am at whatever time it is.
Yeah, but you'll be here eventually, so, I mean, like last Friday you were in pretty early. You were sitting right there, falling asleep in the chair.
Oh, that's because, last Friday.
Yeah.
Well, last Friday is when we had the pump problem. Yeah. So
that's right, yeah. And you got that fixed.
And that was after going all the way out there, starting to work for the first hour or so, and then the pump quitting, and then trying to get the pump going.
So you guys spent all fucking night out there trying to get the pump going.
To make almost nothing, yeah.
Jesus. It's not worth the fuel staying out there. What do you do, drift?
While we were working on the boat, yeah. Yeah, because you couldn't keep dragging on the bottom. You just have too much
crap.
Yeah, you'd end up throwing it away anyway.
Dead.
You'd be all dead.
Yeah, I guess you would beat it to death and drown
it. Would have all died.
Oof. Would have smelled like a battleship on a Sunday afternoon just after Liberty, huh?
Yeah.
Speaking of big ships, my buddy Ricky, the Maritime Marine.
Right, okay.
16 days, and he'll be home. I am so looking forward to him coming home. Going to get him on the air, and we're going to talk about Diego Garcia. What was it like all the way on the other side of the world? This is a kid that's never been out of Florida. Came to me when, the maritime job...
I think I remember you talking about him before.
Yeah. The business we had, me and my brother-in-law had a business, and we helped people get jobs in the maritime industry, become merchant marines. And just with the, the knowledge and the experience I had, he had mentioned it to me one day when I first met him, because he's not my real son, but I consider him my son. He's helped me, and I've helped him out just as much. But he says to me, he goes, I want to be a merchant marine, and and blah 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 blah. And I'm like, oh really? Well, here's a website. When you're ready, let me know what you want to do. And the way I did it, it was different than the way he did it. I would help people get in on the ground level with no schooling, just like people like you and me.
Right.
Go get your certifications, your Coast Guard, your TWIC card, this card, that blah, 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 blah. Long story short, he decided to go to a school up in Maryland. And he graduated rather high in his class. And, good kid, just good kid. But, now he's... all the way on the other side of the world in Diego Garcia, a little island out in the middle of the fucking South Pacific there. And it's not, I don't even know if it's the South Pacific. Now I got to look it up and see where it's at. Let's see. Got to go.
What was the island?
Diego Garcia.
That doesn't sound like Pacific, really.
No, it doesn't.
Diego.
No.
Now you have to look it up, see where it's at.
I'm looking at it right now. It's in the Indian Ocean Territory. Well, no, that's the airport. Yeah. Diego Garcia is Indian Ocean. Hold on. Let me zoom out. Just British Indian Ocean Territory. Wow. And, bro, there's nothing. I mean, it's out in the middle of the Indian Ocean. Halfway from Malaysia to South Africa.
Okay, so it's way over there.
Nothing, bro. And it's this little speck. It's like this. And the island's round, and then it's got a big lagoon in the center, or I don't even know, because of the size of it, I don't know if you consider that a lagoon, but, well, it's shaped like a little, cow foot.
Yeah, kind of. That's the way Malta is shaped.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Malta, yeah. Yep, I've seen pictures of that. Yep.
Malta, yeah.
Yep. It's just this string, and there's one road and it doesn't even go all the way. It's
you ever seen like the Flintstones in the beginning of the cartoon? How
yes.
They show all the little stone houses.
Yes, yeah,
with all the little antennas on them.
Yes.
Okay, well, that's what when you come up to Malta.
Really.
That's what it looks like when you pull into the port, because
that is fucking.
There's just all a bunch
built
of
on
brick,
the rocks.
brick houses.
built on but I can picture
Well,
that too,
stone
Right.
houses, I guess.
But I can picture exactly what you're saying.
and they just all have a bunch of like TV antennas on them.
That's funny. No satellite.
Yeah, so it
No
just
satellite.
kind of looked like
Now I switched over to the Google Earth view of this, and man, it's fucking wicked, dude. It is, and it looks like some deep water out there, buddy. Looks like real deep water. Obviously, we have a military base there, and that's what he does. He that's all it is a military base. To be honest with you, there's nothing more. I do believe we own the whole island, and it's a complete military base.
probably.
Yeah. I'm zooming in. I'm looking at the airfield. The airfield is 70% of the island. So there's ships in the harbor. Let's see. Let me zoom in. See what we got. Who knows? Might be Ricky's ship. Yeah, these are oil tankers. These are the types of ships he's on. So that's pretty wicked. I could be looking at his ship right now on Google Earth. Wouldn't that be some shit? But he's on like a cruise ship.
Oh, okay.
Not cruise.
Right,
Crew.
crew.
Right. Yep.
Crew.
But not like that type of cruise ship. I think they just they don't shuttle people. I think it's all just supplies, repair. They're there in a support capacity, I think. I'm not too sure. But that's why I can't wait to get him here and get him on the air. Because that's the kind of shit I want to ask him. What was it like? What'd you do? Give me some pictures. Let's put them up on Talk Shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm actually jealous, bro. I wish I could have went. Would have loved to have gone. I wanted to go in the Navy, bro. Bad.
I was supposed to go in the Navy when I was younger, but
For that reason. Ever since I met my sister's husband, he was in the Pacific Fleet. That was it. That's all I wanted to do. Was be on a submarine. I didn't want to be on the surface.
you got to take special tests to go on a submarine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You got to be able to swim very well. You got to be able to hold your breath very well. There's a lot of things you got to do to.
Yeah, and they put you
Fitness
through. They
tests
put you
and-
through special mental tests now
Yeah.
too before they let you
Oh,
go
yeah.
on a submarine because it's like, I guess
You're locked up in a fucking
to
tube.
make sure you're not like claustrophobic.
Claustrophobic?
Yeah,
Rosterobic? Rosterobic.
and some other stuff too because I guess
Yeah.
you don't realize it until you're down under the water in there that
you
you're
are
down
claustrophobic.
in the water under. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. You don't realize that you're under the water until you're under the water.
until you're actually under the
Yeah,
water.
Once you
You're
start
like,
hearing the walls of that submarine creaking and you hear the water rustling, which I don't know, as big as the things are now, just going by what you see in the movies.
yeah.
Could you imagine, though, back in, like, U-boat days?
Those were some tiny little submarines,
Bro,
too.
the game I play is all U-boats, and there's a few movies I've watched that are all U-boats, and, bro, as soon as them fucking things go underwater, there's water coming in from everywhere. That's fucking. I hope the bilge pumps don't stop working. You'd be fucking it if they don't. Imagine that shit, bro. We're fucking 180 feet under the water, and all of a sudden a pipe breaks. Up. Let's go ahead and put a pipe patch on that.
Yeah, imagine how many times that really happened. When they first started putting them submarines in the water.
Hey, you ever watch the fucking the movie K-19?
No.
Harrison Ford.
Probably
K-19,
not,
the Widowmaker. It was one of Russia's first nuclear submarines, and it was a disaster. Just a complete and utter disaster, bro. It was an experimental submarine, one of their first nukes, nuclear powered, and yeah, there was radiation running rancid through that motherfucker. A few of their submarines prior to that one, not good. They didn't have very good
Yeah,
luck.
well, a lot of them won't make it through the first. Just like just like Windows,
Right.
That didn't make it through the first couple of tests either.
Yeah,
all
yeah.
the bugs and whatever. You never buy the new
No,
version when it
yeah,
first
that's like-
comes out. It's
right.
like let them work the bugs out first.
Certainly. It's like a new car line. They come out with a new car. You don't want to buy it. Because it's all fucked up for the first 5 years.
Wait for the recalls. Now
Yeah.
they got recalls they never even recalled that they were
Every-
supposed to recall,
isn't
and they got cars being recalled after
Isn't that
20 years.
Fucked
Yeah.
up. Isn't that fucked up? Some of
For
the shit
stupid
that's-
little shit, yeah, your gas tank can fall off.
Yeah. right? It just
Yeah. You
spontaneously
can turn the ignition
combust.
switch and the car may catch on fire.
Yeah, reverse polarity to the fuel pump and it sparks it. Yeah, isn't that funny? Crazy, dude. Crazy. 5 years later, or what is it? 7 years later, Chrysler got a massive fucking recall going on. You know, unbelievable, dude. You know, I know people that have those cars, and it's like, ugh. I remember when they were bragging how good the car was. Yikes!
Yeah. Recall on the airbag.
Yeah.
Could go off.
Rah. I'm waiting for the ones to come out on my car. I could just imagine. The Magnum, it's a new, you know, it's not their first year, but still, you know, it's one of those cars that they just said, hey, let's make one of these.
Yeah. I think they just ought to take the airbags and shit out of the cars, and you're just going to have to survive like you did in the old days. Make the cars better.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I like my Chevy van. I had a 2500 Chevy van. If you pulled out in front of me, man, I didn't even take my foot off the gas. Because if I fucking sideswiped you, you were dead. You know, and these little shit cars driving around now.
These little tin cans.
I mean, even some of the nice new cars, the sports cars, you know, like the Camaros,
they're not even tin
the
anymore. They're
Mustangs,
plastic.
yeah, dude. If I was to hit, even my fucking car, if I was to hit, oopsie, forgot to put my phone on private. If I was to hit my car that I have now, my Magnum, with the van that we had, even at 10 miles an hour, I would destroy that car.
Probably.
It's nothing. It's all nothing. My fenders, plastic. Fiberglass, bumpers, plastic. Door panels, plastic. I could go on.
Yeah, it's all plastic these days. It's just plastic.
Intake manifold, plastic.
You know what? They make the car out of plastic. They don't charge you any less.
No, isn't that fucked up? Right? Enough said. Nope. It doesn't mean that it costs less. It just means that it weighs less. Yeah. Well, fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck me running. I am running.
Yeah. The less it costs them to put the car together, the more expensive it costs.
Oh
to
shit,
us.
yeah,
So,
man. They
you
make
know,
a fucking ton of money. Look at the Ferraris and the Lamborghinis and shit like that. You know, they're like 3,000 pounds lighter than a 3,000 pound car, if that makes any sense. Maria, you with us? Hello, woo! Is that thing on over there?
I'm still doing coffee.
You
I was
are.
going to say
Still
she's still
doing
doing her
okay.
coffee.
She is still
I'll
asleep
tell you
behind
when
the
I'm
wheel.
up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll know. She'll be like, yo, and in other news. Anyway, man, I'm having a good time today, so don't mind me. Yesterday was a great show. I'd like to give a shout out to Old Wise Man, our guest that we had on yesterday. He called my cell phone. Thank God I didn't shut it off and caught his call. But in the future, if you wanted to call and you can't get through on the cell phone, because that's now my private phone, it's 352-556-1321. That's the studio line. And, he ended up having to go to the hospital last night. And heart attack number 18.
Lovely.
Confirmed. Yeah, and they sent him home. He lives in a state where his medication that is needed, which is cannabis, the cannabis oils, is not allowed. So that's why all of this is going on. So, I'm gonna try and see what we can do to get him some funds and help him get to a place where he can get his medication. You know, so I know there's a lot of people out there that will help, even though some people don't.
Right.
See what we can do. It's all part of this station's motto. You know what I mean? It's, and we're never going to change, no matter how big we get. I'll always welcome the callers. I'll always welcome anybody who wants to come and talk shit on the Talk Shit.
On Talk Shit.
On Talk Shit, exactly.
That's what Talk Shit is all about.
That's
shit.
all I got to say about that. But yeah, we hope you get better, brother. And look forward to having you on the show very, very soon again. And then who knows, man? You never know. I might move out there and, it'll be right down the road. I'll be able to just go pick them up and have them on the show.
There you go.
Yeah, so. What do you guys got in the news? Anything going on in the news? I haven't even looked yet, to be honest with you.
I'm just kind of zipping around the news a little bit. Depends on
what we want to talk about.
Yeah. I mean, You know,
What I'm
ISIS
seeing-
is still up to the same crap, and
Yeah.
you got Ebola getting closer, and you got
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
you know, it's just the same.
I have on MSN, it says, and this is just a quick rundown of their top
Although
10 headlines.
North Korea's leader did make not an appearance, but sent out the letter.
Oh, so
now
he's
they're
still
admitting
alive.
that. Well, yeah, they're admitting that he's ill.
Hopefully somebody poisoned his sorry little fucking ass.
That's why he hasn't been seen lately,
Right.
because he's you know
He knows.
ailing.
I know feel so good. I know want my constituents to see me. Constituents. You mean your prisoners. All right, so these are the top 10 MSNBC headlines, and we'll go through them because some of them are quite interesting. Number 10, and I'll start from, not so important to dun, dun, dun. All right.
Okay.
So number 10 is 2 school shootings in F-rated states. Whatever that might mean.
F-rated status.
Yeah. F-rated states. Sorry, not status, states.
I don't know what that means.
I'm not sure what an F-rated state is, but we'll get back to that.
Let me see.
There you go.
There.
Number 9, Tom Ridge on breach. Something's broken. Well, that has to be about the White House. Number 8, no health. I can't fucking see. I'm going to have to put up my glasses here. Holy shit. Sucks. That is no better because I'm too far away.
Yeah, way over there past the microphone. I can't see.
I can't see. All right, so let me
You better get some new blinders.
Let me take the mic out. Yeah, enough said. All right, so judges say no health subsides for you. Number 7, media misses majority military story. Okay. Number 6, California mayor shot dead. Huh? We'll get back to that.
Yeah.
Number 5, man handcuffed for hours after being shot. That's nothing new. Number 4, Wendy Davis goes on the attack. Ooh. Number 3, according to Maddow, whatever it is, a secret service in chaos. Maddow, I guess she's the top chick over there in the Secret Service.
Okay. Oh yeah. I think I saw.
Dude,
her.
I tell you what, I wouldn't want to fuck
I've
with her.
I think I've seen her on the TV.
Yeah, she looks like a mean bitch. Number
Seen her
2,
on the TV?
I've seen her.
Seen-
I've seen her on the
I've seen her
TV.
on the TV.
She's coming up, everybody. She's coming up.
She's waking up.
She's awake. Number 2, Ebola virus is here. And number 1 story.
Tell us.
The president is in danger. That's the headline. No bullshit. And we do
nothing
have,
new.
I have some audio. Yeah, that's nothing
Okay.
new, she says. That cocksucker's always in danger. I get my hands around his throat, boy, I'll tell you what. Oops, it says. Okay, does that mean, okay, no. It says my video is loading, so of course we have to wait. The whole, commercial thing there.
Did you find the F state?
No,
What-
because there's like all different kinds of F ratings. I mean, there's
Ooh.
tornado,
Hey now.
Project Vote.
Hey
Smart,
now, that's the Howard Stern thing, you know that?
school ratings. And
No, I did not know that.
You did not know that, yeah. That's a Howard Stern thing. He does that all the time. He goes, hey now.
yeah, really.
All right, so this is the president is in danger.
And better than AFBD, which means you have to get a quick shot. Moving on right now.
What the?
Are you sure?
Why do I have?
Did you click the right tab?
I'm not sure what's going on. We've got some.
1800. Why? Because I have to. It's the Army. Talking out the field today. Hi, what's your name?
I have.
That's
Yeah, this is from yesterday when I played the.
yeah.
Dude, the window's not even open.
Did it never stop? You couldn't get it to stop yesterday.
Thank you.
I don't know where it is. That's the thing. I don't know where it's coming from.
Boomer, are you here in Vietnam?
You have awoken him in your computer.
Listen, this is hilarious, folks. For anybody that's tuning in, this bit was taken off of YouTube
Yeah.
of Good Morning Vietnam. I'm going to shut down all my fucking shit. Okay, that's Facebook.
There you go.
I found
There it
it.
is.
Okay. It was. I had the Spreaker page up from yesterday's show,
Okay.
and it started playing the beginning of yesterday. That freaked me out, man. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? All right.
Where's that coming from?
Yeah. So where were we? What was I? Oh yeah,
You had a video you was gonna
yes,
play the audio.
MSNBC. Okay, has the Holy jeebus! That was like a cough explosion out of nowhere, man. He just choked on his own spit out of nowhere. All right, so what I had was this video from MSNBC about the president, and the headline is "The President's in Danger." So I just want to see why this isn't even fucking loading now. Jesus Christ Almighty, Mother Mary and Joseph.
All right, let me see where. Oh, now see, I took that page away.
It's saying that the Secret Service director should resign. A lot of shit, man. A lot of shit. I got it coming up here. Let me get it all loaded up. Oh, we finally got somebody in the chat room. Good morning, Mr. John. How are you this morning, sir? Glad you can make it. We're talking about the headline on MSNBC that says, "The president is in danger." And I'm bringing up the audio right now on it. So I'm curious to see what this is going to be. This is the last word with Lauren
In
O'Donnell.
her opening statement at a congressional hearing today,
Lawrence.
the director of the Secret Service said this.
This is unacceptable, and I take full responsibility.
Julia Pearson.
She then went on to defensively
She looks
make
like a bad
excuses
bitch.
for every terrible display of utter incompetence that the Secret Service has given us in their protection of the White House and the First Family. She tried to give defensive speeches instead of answers to very simple questions.
Your agency previously had reported, and an indictment against Mr. Gonzalez asserted that he was arrested in that entry area. Isn't it true that he actually penetrated the cross hall, the East Room, and in fact was arrested in the vicinity of the Green Room?
Referring to your map on the wall,
Yes.
as I have been briefed,
This son of a bitch got in far.
Mr. Gonzalez entered the front double doors.
Ma'am, I want a short answer. I have very little time.
This was the day that I agreed with Darrell Issa. That was not the Darrell Issa we have seen in some other hearings trying to unfairly bully a witness. That was Darrell Issa being perfectly reasonable today and finally losing patience with a witness who couldn't find her way to a simple yes or no answer to simple yes or no questions.
These are the people that are charged with protecting our president.
But why does that sound any different? They can't answer the simple yes or no question. I've never seen a politician answer a yes or no question.
Damn good
with a
point,
yes or
my
no.
friend. Damn good point. Absolutely. Any of those inquisitions is what I call them.
You know, I've never.
They all plead the fifth, or they go, I don't have the answer
no,
for
they
that.
started
or-
off like
yeah.
she did. Well,
Right.
they went in through the double doors, and
Correct.
that's not what I asked you. Did they arrest him here, or did
Well, you
they
should have
arrest him
seen her
there?
face. She was like, you know, with that. I don't know what to say. How do I answer this?
Yeah, well, she's, you know,
yeah.
That's why she's got that job.
Unreal. She looks like she could do it her fucking self, dude. She looks as mean as my fucking dog is. I got to be honest with you. Well, my dog ain't that fucking mean, but you know, as mean as my dog is ugly, because he's ugly. Harley's so ugly that he's adorable.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's what's good about him. And believe it or not, Johnny, Harley is still kicking. He is still kicking and doing well. He's going to be 7 years old soon. I can't believe it. President is an asshole, Johnny said. Well, we all know that. That is nothing new. Can't even argue with that fact. Won't even attempt to argue
but
with
he's
that
still
fact.
the president.
Yeah, well, all right, we have a little more of this. It's 15 minutes long, so I'm not going to play the whole thing. But
Okay.
let's see what the next statement is by this bimbo.
A witness who claimed in her written opening statement to take full responsibility.
I like how he calls her a witness. This is Miss Pearson, the head of the CIA.
and then
Witness.
took no responsibility. The director of the Secret Service does
No,
not
the Secret
deserve
Service.
the full responsibility for all of the Secret Service failures that were discussed in that hearing today, but she bears enough of the responsibility that she should have already submitted her resignation letter to the president. But before resigning, she should have fired everyone involved who left the White House vulnerable on that September.
Don't! You're fired! You're fired! You're fired! You're fired! Oh my God!
That's what they're saying. She should have done.
It takes really big balls to go on the roof of the White House. She hasn't
resigned.
No, she hasn't done shit.
She hasn't done anything.
Nothing. It takes big balls to go on the roof of the White House and fire one of them snipers. That's a little intimidating. I'd send them a memo. Like, hey, intern, come here. Go give that guy right there this pink slip. You know, the one with the big .50 caliber pointing out at the road? Yeah. Go tell him he's fired.
Yeah, you know what were them? They really. Fuck. I mean, you'd think with all the cameras that they have got to have.
Yeah.
You know,
Christ,
how could really anyone get
seismic sensors in the fucking lawn of the White House? There is motion detectors on all the fences. If you touch the fence, they know it inside. Little bell and whistle going, beep, 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 and it just tells you right where you're touching it. Oh, yeah, very sophisticated technology over there at the White House, buddy. Yeah, almost as sophisticated as Fort Knox. Not as, but almost. Yeah. Fort Knox, I was watching this whole thing. Wow. You don't even want to fuck with that place, dude. Not even just to test it. You don't even want to fuck with it. The machine gun turrets that are mounted in the 4 buildings on the outer corners have these metal slots, all right, that are on hydraulic cylinders, and they drop instantly. I mean, you can't even blink how quick these metal slots drop down, open up, and then these machine guns come out the holes. And they, oh, Jesus, Gatling guns, too, dude. You do not want to fuck around. Then, back to the White House. I mean, bringing my point to the snipers on the roof, one's all around the windows because, like I was saying before, there's ones in the surrounding buildings and on top, all of that shit, dude. That's the most secure place on the earth.
They're everywhere.
How did this guy make it in the White House without getting beamed in the head with at least a beanbag bullet or a rubber bullet or a stun gun or somebody not seeing him?
Yeah, before, how did he make it from there to even the front door without someone seeing him?
Right. I mean, many years ago, you used to be able to drive right up Pennsylvania Avenue, right to the front of the White House, get out and go, this is where George Washington used to chill. Now, you almost need binoculars to see who's coming in and out the front door. They got you kicked back so far. I mean, how can somebody get over? I just don't understand. So, yeah, I agree. Every one of them should be fucking fired. You're fired, I tell you. Go get a new damn job, boy. I want to see on their resume what they put.
I think I drove up the driveway once by accident when I was.
Man.
It was shortly after I'd gotten my driver's license.
Not good.
It was way back. They didn't have that kind of security back then.
They didn't care about.
Yeah, Lyndon Johnson was still in back then. That was an age reference there, folks. I don't even know. When Lyndon Johnson was in there. I just know it was
security
a long
or whatever.
time
But
ago.
Yeah,
oh yeah.
I mean, back in
there was
in
no
that time,
threat back then.
Yeah, you could drive around anywhere, really.
Exactly.
Life
Nobody
was
wanted to
easier
kill Jimmy
then.
Carter.
Yeah.
They didn't want to steal his peanuts.
No.
Remember that whole joke? Jimmy Carter, I got more peanuts than anybody alive. Yeah. Jimmy Carter, the peanut farmer. So that was number one story. And it shows a picture of our president standing there with his hands folded behind his back and his head down. Or that might be Secret Service dudes. But it shows, the presidential helicopter taking off in the background. It's pretty fucked up. So what was the other ones that we wanted to go? Man handcuffed for hours. No, that wasn't one. California mayor shot dead.
That's the one you said you wanted to go back and look at again.
Yes. Bell Gardens, California. Los Angeles Police Bell Gardens, California mayor Daniel Crespo shot dead. Mayor Daniel Crespo of Bell Gardens, California was shot dead on Tuesday. A representative for the city has confirmed to NBC. Wow. Crespo, 45, was shot 3 times in his home and later pronounced dead at a local hospital. Detectives say that on Tuesday afternoon, the mayor's 19-year-old son, Daniel Crespo Jr., attempted to break up a heated argument between his father and his mother, Livette Crespo. Their alteration became physical, the Lieutenant Sheriff's Department told NBC. Crespo's wife then produced a handgun and shot her husband multiple times in the upper torso. Crespo was taken to a local hospital where he was later pronounced dead. Crespo's 43-year-old wife was detained by L.A. County Sheriff's Department. However, she has not been booked for a crime yet. The mayor's son gave himself up voluntarily to authorities. Wow, about 10 miles. Bell Gardens is located about 10 miles southeast of downtown Los Angeles. Wow. Wowzy, wow. That's fucked up. Bitch said, I'm going to kill your ass. So, it wasn't that interesting. Domestic violence. Yeah. I don't do domestic violence stories, but I guess when it's, a mayor like that, then something you might want to check out. All right, what was this other one?
You thought there was another one? I only heard you say the one. So
I thought I said I wanted to come back to another one.
Maybe in your head.
Probably.
You said it.
Probably. I think it was the Ebola is here.
Oh, that one. Yeah, the first confirmed case in the U.S.
Yes, we do have. Right. So I do have audio with it as well.
Do you?
Yeah. It says the first U.S. Ebola diagnosis has arrived in the United States. Center for Disease Control in the United States. Blah, 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 blah. This is how we kill time on Talk Shit Radio, folks.
Yeah, well, I know when I saw the story yesterday, it was confirmed because the guy had been to whatever.
He was a doctor, right?
I don't know if he was a doctor, but he'd come back from whatever country. So they knew he'd been in the country where Ebola was.
Gotcha. All right, well, let's see what Chris Hayes from the All In Show has to say about this.
Okay.
I wish to God you protected the White House like you're protecting your reputation.
Harsh words on the Hill for the Secret Service.
Have you ever heard of these guys? Someone should be held accountable.
And a push for lethal force.
If a would-be intruder cannot be stopped by a dog or intercepted by a person, perhaps more lethal force is necessary.
Is more White House security really the solution? I'll ask former
This was
Homeland
supposed to be
Security
about
Chief
Ebola.
Tom Ridge. Then, the first
Here it is.
Ebola case diagnosed in the U.S.
Texas
Plus,
Health Presbyterian.
the attorney for the man shot by a South Carolina trooper joins me exclusively. How much do you drink?
That was that piece of shit cop that pulled the dude over. Said, let me see your driver's license. The kid went back into the car to get the driver's license, and he fucking opened fire on his ass. Piece of shit. And I hope they ass rape him.
Surprising numbers on just how much alcohol America consumes. All In starts right now.
Thanks. I needed that.
Good evening from New York. I'm Chris Hayes. We are following breaking news out of Texas tonight, where doctors have diagnosed the first case of Ebola here in the United States.
The patient admitted to this hospital has tested positive.
This is scary, dude. I don't know about you.
The cause of Ebola virus disease.
Patient, an adult man, is currently being treated in isolation at Texas Health Protocol for flights departing Liberia. Tests came back positive for Ebola. In confirming the diagnosis, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention made it clear Ebola is not an airborne disease, and it can only be transmitted when the patient is already showing symptoms.
Ebola does not spread from someone who's not infectious. It does not spread from someone who doesn't have fever and other symptoms. We will contact anyone who we think has any likelihood of having had an exposure to the individual while they were infectious.
at this point, that does not include anyone who might have traveled with him because he was not infectious at that time.
Well, the CDC says this is the first time, to their knowledge, that a patient outside Africa has been diagnosed with this particular strain of Ebola. They also made it clear they do not expect the disease to spread.
The bottom line here is that I have no doubt that we will control this importation or this case of Ebola so that it does not spread widely in this country.
What do you think of that, bro?
It'll find its way around, just like,
It'll kill millions and millions of people before they are able to do something about it.
Yeah.
I mean, they might be able to isolate this one case, but then there's going to be another.
Yeah.
And another.
Scary when shit like that goes around, because you never know. You never fucking know, dude. People travel all over the place, and travel is the easiest way to get to spread these nasty... I mean, look at the swine flu. You remember that bullshit?
Oh, yeah.
You know, I mean, I'm afraid almost... I've never been on a cruise before, and Michelle and I want to go on one bad, but I'm almost afraid. Because you hear about all them cruise ships that have to stay out for months and months and months because they're contaminated or whatever. Dude, I would kill somebody. I would be locked up in the ship's brig because I would go fucking nuts. Nuts. I couldn't handle it. Especially me without my medication, stuck on a ship. Not that, I'm claustrophobic or get seasick or anything like that. And then a bunch of fucking ordinary seamen telling me what to do. Would not go well. Yeah. So I think I'll just stick to getting on a plane, taking my chances for the 2-3 hours that I'm on the plane and go somewhere. And
I don't think I'll go on a plane unless it's somewhere I have to
really
fly across the ocean or something. I don't really like flying on planes.
No?
No. I've flown
You
on
too?
planes. I've flown on planes before. I'd rather drive.
I don't mind.
Really.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I like to drive.
Yeah, see, so do I, but I drove for almost 20 years, so... that's like me saying to you, come on, Tony, let's go out fishing. I fucking do it for a living. What do I want to go out and do it for fun? You know what I mean? It's like
fishing, I can take it or leave it.
Right, exactly, yeah. It's like going to a mechanic and saying, hey, dude, you want to come help me work on my car this weekend? After he's worked on, everybody else's car all week. He's got his own shit he don't want to work on.
Yeah, I know how that goes.
Yeah, Oh, God. You know that they say the doctor's always sick, mechanic's car's always fucked up, dentist's always got...
Well, you know why a mechanic's car is always messed up.
Because he never has time to fix it? Because he's always messing with everybody else's shit?
That's not it.
That's not it.
That's not it. You want to know why?
Why? Yes, absolutely.
Because when they know what the problem is, they know that it...
Oh, yeah, he's like, fuck.
It's only this.
Yeah.
This will last for this much longer.
Or it's, damn.
I don't have to worry about this right now.
Or it's one of those, damn, fuck, I can't believe it. I'll just ride this
when
one
it's
out.
something that's important, like a rod knock or something like that, then they'll take care of it. But if it's just like a bearing, like a bearing squeaking or something like that,
Mike the mechanic
it'll be all right for right now.
Mike the mechanic is completely opposite. Let me tell you something. If Mike
there
the mechanic,
are some that hear one little noise.
If Mike the mechanic,
like,
his son's even worse than him. Yes, his son's even worse than him. But if Mike the mechanic's brakes squeak, he'll do all 4 brakes and change the tires, do an oil change, rotate. Yeah, he's very fanatical about his cars. Now, his son, all right, is twice as bad. And you met little Mikey already. Little Mikey, his car needs tire pressure. The tires are low. He'll put new tires on the car. Nope, can't. Nope, they rode too long on low pressure. Nope, got to fix it. Need a new exhaust. Got to now. No, too much. Got to fix the exhaust. Got to change the intake. The intake's getting changed. Might as well put a supercharger on it. You know what this little fucker did? He took a Ford supercharger, modified, or a Ford supercharger and intake, modified it to where it would fit on a Chevy. Made an intake manifold, built it himself. He said, fuck buying one. Got all of this shit right here. I'll make it. And, oh my God, when he's done with this car, it's just going to be a sick son of a bitching car. It's one of the Camaros before the new ones, the new body style came out, with the long nose that dips down and all of that, which I actually like that body style. I want to get one of those and put like a big block in it. Just make it, when you start it up, it just thumps your innards. Yeah. Let's see, we got some chat going on. Oh, well, we got one message, I should say. Call Gino. President is an asshole. Call Gino. My buddy's saying call Gino. Let's see.
Call Gino.
Yeah, my buddy Gino.
I don't know a Gino, so
Yeah,
it's not talking to me.
Yeah, it's definitely. Let's see if I can even get Gino on the line this early in the morning here.
Yeah, it is still early, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I'm working on that. There we go. All right, so let's bring up his number. I'll actually go on the phone, the studio phone system.
You can call from there?
And call from there, yeah. So, all right, hold on.
That should be interesting.
Yep.
I can hear you dialing.
And let's see if he answers. We are calling Gino, buddy. Why are we calling Gino? Oh, yeah.
They said so.
That's funny. That's funny, John says.
Yeah. We're going to totally ambush him right now. This is called the radio ambush.
If he answers.
Yeah, he ain't going to answer. He's going, that motherfucker Louis from Florida, he knows the zip code. Fuck that motherfucker, I ain't answering.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
Michael.
Is not available.
There he is, calling back.
Please
Gino, what are you doing, buddy?
Working my ass off. What the fuck you doing, man? Where are you?
I am sitting in the fucking studio with your ass broadcasting live on Talk Shit Radio, bro. This is what we call the radio show ambush call. What's up, man? I got John in the chat room. We were talking about mechanics and all of that kind of stuff, and I got John in the chat room telling me...
I might be opening a mobile mechanic business.
Really? Well, there you go, bro. We'll get your plugs out for you, man.
Well, you got I got a back. We're gonna be hooking up the van real shortly.
Nice, very nice, bro. Hey, Johnny, you heard that? So, yeah, bro, we're live on the air, Talk Shit Radio, bro. We're just hanging out and doing our radio ambush call here. What's new with you, my friend? I haven't talked to you in a while.
Not much, man. Still filming out east.
Yeah?
Beautiful East Hampton.
Nice. Yeah, it is.
Beautiful rainy morning.
Oh, really? Is it getting cold up there yet, bro?
No, actually, it's pretty pleasant, man. It's in the 70s today.
Right. What you consider pleasant, I consider freezing my balls off.
Oh, no, this is perfect, man. T-shirt, cut off sleeves. You actually work.
Give a shout out to Johnny, bro. He's listening.
93 days. Hey Johnny, what's up, man?
Yeah, he's in the he's probably in his home office or actually in his office right now listening. But yeah, bro.
I might want to go down. I got to go down there and talk to him.
There you go. Yeah, buddy. Hell yeah. Get your truck all fixed up, set up.
Brian made me an offer, but that was Brian,
Yeah. Careful, we're on the air.
That's okay, that was Brian.
Yeah. Johnny's saying it's 61 where he is right now. So that's pretty nipply.
It's probably a low 60s, mid 60s.
Yeah.
Go up to the 70s.
We got our first cold front coming in, Sunday, guys?
Saturday night.
Yeah.
Friday night? I don't know.
Something like that.
This weekend.
Supposed to dip down to a chilling 64 degrees.
Well, you know what's weird about it? Because the spring's just totally different weather than the rest of the island.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I
totally
noticed.
Because the what do you call it? I mean, we're surrounded by water, so it stays pretty warm over here until, dead winter, and then it starts getting cold.
No shit. Well, I remember when we were up there, oh, God, what month was it been? Johnny says it's about time. He's been waiting for him. Listen, when we were up there, you remember that when we were up there, you said it was beautiful. I mean, it was nice. I froze my balls off, bro. I woke up that one morning, we had the windows open all night, freezing my ass off.
The Florida stuff in you, it's always warmer, so your blood thins out. Over here, it's different, man.
Yeah, buddy.
I mean, it's pleasant. Right for me, it's pleasant. Gained a couple more pounds.
Good for you. That's good, bro. And still plumbing away, huh?
Yeah, 245.
Yeah, good deal, bro. Well, listen, when you get everything all set up with the mobile mechanic business, brother, I'll get you on the air. We'll get you a little audio cut set up and get you some plugs out there.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely. Gino, thank you for answering the phone. Thanks for calling back,
No
and
problem.
thanks for talking some shit with us.
I got a UFC fighter backing me.
Oh, yeah? Good deal. Well, we'll give him some
Yeah,
shout-outs
yeah,
and some plugs, so definitely.
Yeah, well, I can't say his name until I get an okay yet,
Yep.
I guess.
Yep. Absolutely. Yeah, just let him know your buddy does Talk Shit Radio. And listen, you're welcome on here anytime, Gino. You know that, right? You
All
call
right,
up
man.
and talk shit, bro.
All right, I'll give you a call, man.
All right, man. I'll call you off the air later today.
All right, definitely.
Good talking to you, man. Bye.
All right.
That was my buddy Gino from New York. Grew up with that fucker, bro. That was awesome.
Cool.
He's Gino the mechanic. So, good morning, Dr. Hiccup. Oh, my goodness. She made it. Dr. Hiccup has made it to the chat.
Awesome.
That is pretty cool. Welcome, Dr. Hiccup, to the show.
And I see Daisy's in there now, too.
Johnny, I didn't get to tell him that, but I will call him back specifically right now just to do that. Ready? Here we go.
Okay. I'm going to do it right now.
All right. We're going to call his ass back. We are calling Gino back to tell him that Johnny said, call him. Right.
Now we're a messaging service.
Yes, we have gone from a radio show to a messaging service. Oh, you just want me to give you the number? Too late. I already got the phone ringing. Gino.
Yo.
Hey, John.
Yeah.
John says call him.
I need his number.
All right. Well, just hold on. I'll give that to you off the air. I'll text that to you or something. I'll get it to you in a second. All right.
All right.
All right. Bye.
All right. So they both need each other's number. See, you're like the middleman here.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah. Like,
all right, Johnny. I'm going to text you. That is the chat that goes out live on the page, honey. You do that in private. Yeah, you do that in private. Johnny, I'll text you his number here in a little bit or something. I'll call you later. My phone's shut off right now. I don't know why. But I will get you his number. No, that is not it. Hold on. Actually, let's go to some music.
Yeah, let's take a short.
Yeah, let's take a short break. Yep. Let me actually
get this straightened up.
Yeah, I got some some shit I got to take care of off air. So bear with me, John. I'll be right with you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah. What are we welcoming? You're welcome.
John. He said thank you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no problem, buddy. No problem.
So. See, now I'm just transmitting your message.
Yeah, enough said, bro. We have become. We went from a radio station to a live messaging venue. All right, so I am just going to throw up one of my favorite little deals here, and we'll be back after some Pink Floydage.
like the sun. Shine on, you crazy diamond. Now there's a look in your eyes, like black holes in the sky. on our side, we had everything to gain. Let it be like yesterday. Is that me or happy days? My pa looked back on all the things they used to do. Never had no money and they always told the truth. Daddy didn't need no little toys. Mommy didn't need no little boys. Won't you tell me where have all the good times gone? Where have all the good times gone? Where have all the good times gone? Yesterday was such an easy game for you to play. But then let's face it, things are easier today. Yes, you need some bringing down. Get your feet back on the ground. Won't you tell me where have all the good times gone? 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 Where have all the good times gone?
This is Lewis Kennedy, and you're listening to Talk Shit Radio, craziest radio station in Tampa Bay.
Bomba-dee-da, 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 happy trails to you. Bomba-dee-da, 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 bomba-dee-da. Who cares about the clouds when we're together? Just sing a song and think about sunny weather. Happy trails to you till we meet
Welcome back to Choke Shit, Talk Shit Radio. Sorry. We are back after, that was like a 38-minute or so music break there.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was needed. I had some shit I had to take care of.
My coffee got cold.
Did it really? I got a nice, hot, fresh cup sitting right here. See that? Mm-mm. Sorry. All right, we have a caller standing by, ready to call us. And
Are they
come
standing
on,
or are they sitting?
They might be sitting by
Okay.
now. It's been a long break. So, Dr. Hiccup, if you're listening, phone number's going up. If I can remember it.
You can remember it.
Barely. With my state of mind. My fragile state of mind I'm in.
I'm sure you got the right numbers in there in the right
I'm
order.
checking. Yeah, I'm checking. I was just double checking that, going, fuck, did I put the right number in? So now I have to come over here and switch mouse, whatever it is. Mooses. We have my friend Chrissy in the studio. She's not on mic, but she does hear what's going on. And if you want, you could put those headphones on, Chrissy, and really hear what's going on. Because you won't be able to hear the caller unless you have the headphones on. Uh-oh, she's scared. Don't worry, I won't turn your mic up.
Don't be scared.
I won't turn your mic up, unbeknownst to you. I probably will. Okay, Dr. Hiccup looks like it's calling in, so let's see what we got.
Sitting, she says. She's sitting.
She's sitting in.
by.
Hey, you're
She's
on
sitting
Talk
by.
Shit. What's going down?
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. You know I have things to do, making me wait a half an hour for your ass. And some of us have things to do.
Listen, I mean, 7 o'clock comes early. We got to get up and take a little break and get the right frame of mind to come back on and talk some shit. So, you know what I'm saying?
You're talking shit about that hot cup of coffee. Mine's cold.
Yours is cold? Tony's is cold, too. Yeah. Mine, I was just breaking everybody's balls saying I got a nice, fresh, hot cup.
I heard.
Hey, wait.
How's those hiccups? Have those hiccups come back yet?
They have not been back, and I want to thank you for
Hey.
that. Yes.
That's an old wives' tale.
Listen, when you told me that, I looked at you, and if you remember, I gave you this look like you had 6 heads.
Yep. And you had hiccups for a good half an hour until you finally gave up and tried it.
Oh, my God. Were they not ridiculous, too?
They were.
Oh, yeah, I don't even want to simulate it because it might happen again. You know what I mean?
You've got to listen to women sometimes because you're right most of the time.
Man, oh, man. So how have things been going for you since the Canna Crush event?
They've been going. I've seen Hayden a lot. His count's low right now, but he's medicating himself, so he's feeling all right.
Good deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. How are you doing?
Good.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and get him on. I'm going to try and get him in for you too.
Absolutely, yes. And
Yeah,
once
it'd
again,
be great.
we're going to talk to Hayden Falk. Am I saying his last name right?
Falk. Yep.
Falk. Okay. Yeah.
He's
I didn't want to. Yeah, I didn't want to do like a Gaylord Fokker thing. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, I'm so reluctant to mention people's names, running the risk of just like tearing them apart. You know what I mean? Because I know how Mish's name, Silent Mish's last name is.
You made him about 10 years older than he really is too, but we won't tell him.
Oh man,
He's 76, but that's okay though.
Hey, you know what? It looks better.
Yeah, right.
Everybody's going, wow, he's 86. Look at him. He looks great. I want to be. Yeah.
He does good.
Yeah, he
They
I
don't
tell you
call him
what.
Dirty Harry for nothing.
Yeah, see, he was awesome. Definitely one of the interesting ones that if you noticed, I put the video up on Talk Shit Facebook page. Yeah. Kept his whole interview there. I tried to, I was it was hard to hold the camera at one point of that show.
I wonder why.
I don't know. I think it was just because of the heat.
Yeah, the heat, and plus, there was some.
There was this smog.
There
was a smog.
There was smog.
Yeah, there was a smog going on. It was.
But everybody was happy and calm,
Yes.
and had it was a good day.
Yeah. Even the two deputies were feeling all right. They were walking around with a smile on their face. So
They weren't there. They were just there to,
it was
'cause
appearances.
they had to be.
Right.
you
It was
know?
all
I mean,
appearances.
They were,
Correct.
yeah, they were very nice.
Yeah, it worked out good. How are things going with you since then, though? I mean, everybody's holding up, still fighting the fight?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Good.
Yep.
Good. We had...
Keep on.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's all we can do. I talk to a bunch of people, and I tell them the same thing. That's all we can do is just keep on moving forward with this. And as always, I just have to throw it in there and say, hey, listen, it's vote yes on 2. It always has been, and it always will be.
Well, that's why I want to get Hayden on before, so he can, maybe...
Yeah, well, that would be great. Yes,
Yeah,
because we
before
had some
November 2nd.
confusion about the vote yes on 2.
I know.
And I went on to say, and I don't want to mention any names about, who was telling some bullshit and who wasn't, but, I mean, it's vote yes on 2, no matter what this other law firm says, and like I said, I won't mention any names. Health Law Services.
The last speaker? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, my lawyer is Michael Minardi, all right? And there's no secret about it. Michael and Health Law are just so friendly together. They love one another. Yes, and I say that very, what's the word that I'm looking for? Facetiously. That works. Yes, I like that. Well, we'll put that one in there. Get up on the mic,
to
though.
everybody else in the office. I don't know. I haven't met anybody else. But hello, guys.
Yeah, right. Hey, guys, we have Maria here, and you met Maria. She was at the show.
Yep.
Okay.
Tony.
Hi, Maria.
Yep.
Hello.
Tony was here, and that's pretty much it. Silent Mish. Say hello, Silent Mish.
Hi, Silent Miss.
Silent Mish is saying hello in her normal fashion.
With her hot cup of coffee.
Yeah, well, she just smiles and then doesn't say anything. So, yeah.
I'll have to stop down sometime. I will.
Yes, you're always invited.
I know. And I'll see Hayden later today, so I'll speak with him and hook up a day. And I know he goes to Moffitt's.
Right, yeah. How many times a week does he go down? Okay, so it's every other Monday? Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a good day for him to stop by since he lives in Citrus.
Yeah, we just got to drive right on by, absolutely. So that would be fun. Have him in the studio and talk some shit with us. Definitely would like to get a bunch of callers on the phone with him and talk to various people.
Yeah.
I don't know if you caught the show that we had yesterday, but I had Jeff Waters on. Very, very unbelievable story right there. Jeff was put into a medically induced coma because he was almost dead from the ailments, and then now, because of the cannabis oils and everything, is living a very normal and very productive life. He runs 2 miles
from the
a day.
People that are surviving from it is just so touching.
This guy went from a medically induced coma because he went in, he wasn't feeling good, thought he had a sinus infection. They said, listen, we're going to check you in right now. It's real serious. It's more than what you think. And they put him into a medically induced coma right at that point. Tube down his throat, the whole works. Now, like I'm saying, because of the use of the cannabinoids and the THC and all the oils, and he uses the high THC oil. He runs 2 miles a day. So it's an amazing story as well, and I'd love to put him and Hayden together.
They have it for pets too.
What's that?
They have it for pets too.
Oh, I know. My Harley, and I'll get a picture of my boy up there on the Talk Shit page later. Suffers from seizures, but not no more. Thanks to infused dog biscuits.
Yeah.
So it's an absolute godsend.
Don't you beat any of those dog biscuits? Those are for him.
Man, I'll tell you what. Sometimes it's tempting. You wonder, hey, dude, how do you feel? Tell me what's it do for you? But listen, it's no joke. You watch. It's a loved one, no matter what. We watched him for the first time go into a seizure, And since we started treating him, and unfortunately because of our situation, nobody's getting treated in this house. But that's, a whole nother subject right there.
That's right.
I'll wait until after November to talk a little more about that.
Of course.
Yeah, so now, he wasn't suffering from the seizures anymore. So, yeah, it's awesome all the way around. Awesome.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
But listen.
Well, my day's going to begin. Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, listen, thank you so much, Dr. Hiccup. That is your on-air name. That is your new persona. And anybody listen, she charges, we'll discuss the fee off the air and get rid of your hiccups guaranteed.
On how to get rid of hiccups.
How to get rid of hiccups.
Yep, exactly. We're going to make a video, and it should be about 35 seconds long, and we'll sell it for about $3,500 and make a mint.
Yeah, well, you have hiccups for 3 hours. It actually takes less than 10 seconds to rid them.
Exactly. Listen, I had a little thing going. It was guaranteed to pass any drug test. You send me $19.95, and I send back to you a card that said, don't use drugs.
Exactly.
You were guaranteed to pass any drug test.
You made a lot of money off that shit.
I would have if I wasn't so afraid to go to the P.O. box, because if somebody did that to me, I'd still, stake out the P.O. box and kill them.
Of course.
Listen, Dr. Hiccup, always a pleasure. Anytime you want to give us a call, when you can get Hayden lined up for us, come on in with him.
All right. Have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, always a pleasure talking to our friends that help us with the cause and that are involved, and especially Hayden Falk. Once you people get to hear his story, it's an amazing story. It's just so much to go into, but it's up on Facebook. The video, it's the 420 car.
Right, I remember him when he was up there talking on the stage.
Absolutely, his whole interview. I taped it. I managed to hold the camera for as long as I could steadily. You know what I mean? It was, like I said, it was tough. It was very smoggy and hot in that place.
Yep.
Hot boxed, that is. Man, I'll tell you what. After that long little break we took, I'm kind of like, all right, well, let's play some more music. I wish Brooksville Bob was here because we could taunt him a little and then shut all our mics off and just turn his on, and we could walk away, and he would just keep on going and going and going. If people didn't hang up on him when he makes those phone calls, he'd keep him on the line all the time.
You think so?
Yeah, oh yeah. Constantly. You say, all right, sir, I got to go. Well, let's talk about that word go. And, it's like, God, Bob, just please. Yeah. I've been to his house once. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, scary thing. Yeah. If you ever just pictured how the crocodile man would live out in the woods, that's Bob. Anyway, in local news.
Kind of like that guy on TV.
Which one? There's so many now.
The wilderness guy.
Yes. Yes.
Well, there's Survivor Man, and then there was one, that mountain man, the one in Alaska or Oregon or somewhere, Washington.
Right, but there's a difference between those guys. Those are hillbillies. Those are mountain men. We're talking redneck. There's a big difference. Yeah, but Brooksville Bob is a self-proclaimed prepper. Yeah. And Brooksville Bob idea of prepping, I've seen his place, is, having 4 different varieties of beans instead of having 400 pounds of it. It's just, yeah. He's got frozen possum, frozen squirrel. Interesting. Very interesting.
Yep. Well, there's enough squirrels down here still for him to fill up a few more freezers.
How do you think I got rid of the squirrel problem in my house? I said, hey, Bob, you hungry? Come on by. Oh, shit. So check this out, guys. I don't know what you think about this, but being that we have all these horny teachers, and some of them are fucking hot, I wish I went to school with all these sexy damn teachers, because I'd have been banging me some teachers. There's a new law that's tougher on teachers sexually involved with their students. Damn it, that sucks. No, I know, but I got 2 other women in the studio going, no, it doesn't suck. It's a very good law. But if you were a kid, wait, now I got to turn up your mic. If you were a kid and you were 16 years old, a boy, and you have to think of it from, when I'm thinking about when I went through high school. Because, I mean, there was only really one reason I went to school at one point, and that was the easiest place to pick up chicks.
Alrighty then.
All right, so CDC confirms, we went through that already. Meeting called over commissioner's iPad use.
Yeah,
oh,
we're
no, I
still on
just
the
think
teacher
that's
thing.
hot. You want me to read about the... Okay, so let's...
Yeah.
Why is that mic not on?
Because it's not by her face and it's switched off probably. No, it's on. Isn't it?
Oh, yeah, that's the one you gotta, like, treat it like a dick.
No.
Unfortunately.
I have a husband for that.
No,
not
but
a
that microphone, you have to talk right into it. I don't know why.
Can you turn the gain up on it more?
It's all the way up. It really is. And that one's 4, right? Is it 4 or a mic stand?
4.
It is 4, okay. So
it's 4.
It's all the
but
way
I
up.
still don't hear her.
No.
No.
All right. Well, we got technical difficulties with your microphone, so you lucked out. All right, so we're gonna click on the story here because there might be some audio about it. And don't get me wrong, as a parent, yes, I agree with your point of view because if I had a boy and came home and, well, actually, it depends on how old he was and my relationship with him and this and that, and so yeah. All right, let me read into the story.
Yeah, go ahead with the story now.
I can't. All right, so Tallahassee, a new state law taking effect Wednesday will create harsher penalties for teachers charged with sexual misconduct with a minor. This law is called Stop Harassing Underage Teens Act. It's pretty bad in a state where you have to create an act to protect the children that these teachers are going to school with. Welcome to Florida.
Right?
30 teachers in the past 12 months. Well, when you put it on that makes
on
it...
that kind of statistics.
Yeah.
Okay, now how many out of that 30, how many are men and how many are women?
They're all women. Wait.
No. There can't be.
No.
That can't be right.
All right, let me read into this. 30 teachers in the past 12 months have been involved in inappropriate sexual relationships with students, according to the state senate. Kelly Stargy, that's the fucking... This is the whole deal with not being able to see that monitor all the way over there, so that's got to be fixed. Okay. She's a Republican. Ooh, they threw that in there. Whose district includes parts of Polk County. Okay, well, she's got greedy jerk's dick in her pocket. I mean, yeah. Let's see. It goes on to say this other person, and I'm not going to mention all these fucking names because I don't want to give these cocksuckers any credit. They're all senators. The bill said the goal is to punish teachers who take advantage of students and treat them differently in the eyes of the law. The purpose of the bill. Okay, it doesn't go into say, but I'm sure if we look that number up.
It's supposed to be 1 year in prison.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Crap.
The purpose of the bill was sent a strong signal that it's going to enhance the penalty. You're going to have a higher crime if you establish a relationship with a child and abuse that relationship. Under the new law, it is now a... Let me do this.
Yeah. It's listed under... It's requesting stricter penalties for teachers after the Deborah LaFave.
The little blonde little whore, yeah. The purpose of the law is a strong signal, yada, yada, yada. Okay, under the new law, third-degree felony for sexual misconduct with a minor will be eliminated. What? It will be eliminated. Any felony-like tag will now start at second degree, which is a higher felony. That's better. Those that are currently second degree will go to first degree, and those former first degree felons will become life penalties. So that's pretty harsh right there. If you don't know what that means they get, that's bad. Life penalties. Just think about what I just said. Life penalties. All right. I feel like the need to be blah, 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 blah. Okay, this is just another politician throwing in their view. I'm trying to see 14-year-old student. She was 24, middle school. See, most of it goes on to say it doesn't mention, excuse me, it doesn't mention mostly females. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's mentioning mostly just females in the article. But I am sure that if we look up the statistics,
there's got to be a lot.
There's numbers out there. So can somebody try and Google that? Maria, will you try and get me the actual number, men to women in Florida, teachers, however you want to word it? Google will figure it out. That's the beautiful thing about Google.
Is it?
Oh, yeah. Google figures out what I'm trying to say before I even get to type it in. Smarter than me. One day we're going to have our own Rise of the Machines. Weather has been quite crazy down here. You just looking forward to going out on the boat tonight, buddy?
Yeah,
No.
I guess so.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
I mean, I like it out there.
Yeah, when it's nice. When it's shitty, it's shitty. You can't do nothing about that.
Yeah, no, you can't do anything about it when something
Still the
comes
same
up
job.
on you. It's still the same job. You still got to go to work when it rains.
Yep.
You know.
Yep. That's got to be the worst because with rain comes weather out on a boat.
I've done it.
Yeah. With weather comes waves. Scary shit. We got to catch up on the chat here.
Oh yeah, I haven't even been back over there for a while.
How is it? My car is on Shoemaker's photo. What the hell are you talking about? I go off for a minute and come back confused. John, come on now. Keep up, bro. This is ramblings, man.
Yeah, well, then I guess you can't go away for a minute.
Yeah, dude, that's the whole point, bro. You can't go away. You come back all fucked up, dude, you know?
I forgot what I was looking for.
See, there we go. Case in
Do
point.
you remember now?
No.
The men versus women teachers sexually abusing.
That's what we're talking about, buddy. We're talking about
whatever something.
Yeah, down here in Florida, they're passing a new law to where and it's sad to say that we actually have to come up with a new law that says we need harsher punishment on teachers that abuse that teacher-child relationship and take it sexually. It's pretty bad. Now, like I was joking around, you know, it's pretty hot. I wish I had, you know, but in all, from a parent's point of view, and, well, once again, I have to resort back to the boy and the relationship and yada, yada, yada. Yeah. So that's what we're talking about. Get you all caught up to speed. I don't even want to talk about it anymore now that
No.
you know what I mean? So does it do we find any statistics on that?
No.
No, not
Nothing? Okay. All right, moving on.
Yeah, this is because I guess you got safe searches. And
Yeah. What do you got going on over there, Maria? Anything?
No.
You're just playing on your fucking Facebook, ain't you?
I'm just looking for
I'm
stuff.
scrolling.
Like, it's October.
Yeah, it's October 1st, by the way.
October
Yeah.
1st, yeah.
So we got, and do we remember what month October 1st is?
No, we don't.
Come on, we started this.
It's the pumpkin month.
Yeah, it's the scary.
It's the Charlie Brown pumpkin patch seed month. Yeah, you remember Charlie Brown?
Yeah.
Charlie Brown's pumpkin, or wasn't that
Great
Linus?
pumpkin.
The Great Pumpkin Patch. Yeah, Great Pumpkin.
The Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown.
And pumpkin recipes galore.
That month, the month of the goblins, the month of the ghouls.
Count Dracula.
or we can change it and go, taking you to another dimension of sight and sound. Alrighty then, moving on. We got some more chat here. Who's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, fuckers. How do we forget that?
Yes.
Jesus, what's wrong with you girls? Not telling us it's the month of the boob. Look, I got my boob. I love boobies bracelet right here on the microphone.
Chris has like 7 of those, and every
yeah.
one of them he got, my mother bought for him.
Oh my goodness. See?
She'd come home and be like, Chris, look what I got you.
Oopsie. I got. Being that we're on the little Halloween and the scary thing, and we'll get to the boob cancer because I do want to talk about that. Actually, you know what? Let's just talk about that. Maria, take it. Talk about throwing you to the wolves, huh?
As I'm drinking my coffee.
Yeah, mouthful of coffee. Don't know what the fuck kind of schedule we got. No script. Just here you go.
Yeah.
Take it. It's all you. And then you hear it's like.
No. I was drinking coffee. No, Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Yes, absolutely.
Instead of taking selfies of your tits, check your tits. And
Correct.
Do that,
there you go. Yes, go get mammogram. What do they call it? Is it a mammogram? I call it go get your boobs squished.
Yeah.
It's horrible. I've seen her have to go. Oh man, painful. Yep. And if you can do any awareness and help awareness, advocate, whatever you can do. Whatever you can do.
Yeah.
Let's just not do no stupid ice bucket challenges.
No.
Because that was totally ridiculous. Yeah. I don't know.
It got, out of hand.
Yeah, well.
After a while.
My favorite one was Charlie Sheen. He took, instead of the ice, and because there was a water shortage out in California and the drought and all of that shit, he took $10,000, dumped it over his head, and then donated it to the ALS fund. So, I mean, that brought a little more awareness in my book, I gotta say.
Well, they could do a wet t-shirt, video thing.
Oh,
challenge
hell
thing.
yeah. Now you're talking.
Cancer,
all right,
awareness,
so
now
we're talking, yes. And you buy, you know what? We're going to make a breast cancer awareness calendar. And we're going to put it together for charity. So we're going to need models.
There you go.
You want the model.
Oh, yeah. One of our guests in studio says, "You just want the models." I'm like, "Yeah." Hence the bracelet, heart,
model.
boobies.
Right. You'd model, right?
I got moobs. I'll throw them up there.
Yeah,
Nobody discluded us.
Nice nipples.
Men can get breast cancer. We are not excluded from this contest. So, yes. So, this might be the most disgusting and grotesque calendar out there. There might be some really nice shots. There might be some really pathetic-looking shots. But you know what? I do want to find a man that has bigger boobs than probably everybody in this room, because that would be funny. That's going to be January. Boobies! Hell yeah. Dr. Hiccup is chiming in on the boobies. Where were we news-wise, or were we just rambling again?
Rambling.
Yeah, I think the rambling works. And you know what? I'm going crazy why that mic won't work.
Do you have the right line? Because it's this one all the way over here.
This one, right? Yeah.
Not that one. Yeah, that one.
6, right?
Yeah, that should be it.
6 is up. Oh. Hey.
Hello.
Oh.
Yeah.
There you go. See, that's what I told
you. Told
in the
me.
Beginning.
See, you told me. Jeebus. Now you're on the air.
Now
dun, dun, dun. Wait. Listen, it took me 2 days to find that fucking thing, so I got to play with it for a little while. Jesus Christ. Don't even. Just listen, don't. Just the look you gave me out of the corner of my eye, I said, Jesus Christ. Let me get my foot out of my mouth.
I'm trying to hold myself.
Yeah. Okay, so in environmental news,
cameras aren't on because my eyes are starting to water.
Yeah, right. Yeah, the exhaust fans are not running. It's in environmental news, half the wildlife has been killed off in the past 40 years due to global warming and environmental impact through industrial. It says, in short, global animal populations dropped 52% between 1970 and 2010, driven largely by high levels of consumption in rich nations and at the exposure of poor ones. So that's on Vice News, which, I mean, you know, people have been talking about that, Tony, since your parents. Parents, correct. It wasn't till not so long ago that we've just become aware of our environment, and we're still not doing enough about it anyway.
Yeah, there's not enough people that...
No.
You know.
And a while back, I posted a video about...
I mean, just the simple stuff for
Yes.
the environment. There's just not enough people.
Right. And if you don't think that, you know, the big gas, the companies, the big diesel, the big, you know, whatchamacallit, fucking car companies, all of that aren't in cahoots with the oil companies and all of that because they stand to lose millions over, you know, doing away with fossil fuel. Psst, come on. Give me a break. Yeah. It's, yeah. Anyway, moving right along.
They say they want to do it, but they don't show any action towards really, you know... Oh, we'll just give them a little bit. We'll give them half an electric car. How about that? They still got to use gas. We'll give them a half electric car, the hybrids.
Yeah. You still need gas.
They still need gas.
Right, absolutely. Still got to use some of our toxins.
So.
Yeah, crazy. All right, so Ferguson officials, moving on to Ferguson, because now that has its own section on Vice News.
Does it?
Yes. Yes, it's no longer
All
just
by
a main.
itself?
Yes, it's no longer just a main headline. Okay, what Vice News does is they'll have stories, ongoing stories that they follow just continuously. So now it has its own whole little page here. Ferguson officials aren't telling you what happened to Mike Brown. Police and city officials have made it extremely difficult for anyone to access public records concerning Mike Brown's death and the harsh response to protesters. So obviously, there is a cover-up. They know they're covering it up, and now, once again, we have awareness. Battery died. Yeah. I don't know what it is about them Hewlett-Packard laptops, but they're garbage. The fucking battery does not last.
At all.
6 months after using it, you either got to keep it plugged in all the fucking time, or you got 20 minutes to use it and get the hell off, or the battery's dropping out on you.
Really?
Yeah, they suck. What the hell's going on? They blew up our chat window over there. They're over there communicating back and forth. I'm not even paying attention to the talk shit chat. We got a little conversation going on. So, Ebola news, you know, it's we know that it's in Texas, confirmed. The Center for Disease Control on Tuesday has its first case in Texas. And in Europe, we have the far right wins again as France elects the youngest senator ever. Who gives a shit about the French? The French hate us. They really do. They hate us.
Yeah.
Yeah. They've always have.
The French?
Yeah, oh yeah.
I could eat some French toast.
I love French toast. French fries.
With cinnamon.
Yeah.
Has to have cinnamon.
Absolutely. Cinnamon and vanilla.
Mm-hmm.
You got to put some...
Yeah.
Yep. Vinegar? Did you say vinegar?
No, I didn't say vinegar.
I thought she said vinegar. I'm like, what kind of... Make sure you don't make me any French toast. That's like the eggs we had up in what the hell is it? Panama City. We went to this little shit restaurant. And on the menu it says, eggs your way. Well, they weren't my fucking way because nobody told you to put them seasonings that you put in them fucking eggs. I took like 3 bites. Michelle took like 3 bites. The kids took like no bites. And we're looking at each other going, what the fuck is this? Call the waitress over. She's like, what's the problem? I'm like, what'd you put in my eggs? She goes, oh, well, we put seasoning in it. I said, wait a minute. Can you get me a menu? She comes back with the menu. I said, right here on the menu. Where does it say eggs with seasoning? No, it fucking plainly says eggs my way. This is not eggs my way. This is not how I fucking wanted them. And now I'm getting pissed off and I'm getting louder and louder. And this is a full restaurant on Sunday morning in Panama City, a tourist town. And it's you could tell, you know, all the locals were in there. The tourists haven't really made it up yet. But, you know, me and my wife, I'm up at 4 o'clock in the fucking morning. especially on vacation. You know what I mean? I want to get through the early bird shit. But, yeah, it was pathetic, man. I'm like, where the fuck did you come up with seasoning in my eggs? And it tasted like Adobe or like... it was horrible. It just
eggs?
It had to have been. You know what I'm talking about, the Goya Adobe seasoning.
I use Adobe.
Oh yeah, on chicken. Not in my egg. Yeah, I know it's chicken still, but it's scrambled fucking eggs. I don't want. Yeah, it was. Yeah. I might have went off the deep end a little bit with my loudness and what I was saying. Then the manager says, "Well, do you want me to make you new?" I'm like, "No, I don't want fucking nothing. I don't even want to pay for this shit." My kids didn't eat or ate theirs, so I'll pay for theirs. My wife, me, we didn't eat your seasoned eggs. I wish I had the name of the fucking diner, too. Yeah, I was mad. We were enjoying the whole vacation.
Enjoy them that much.
And I can see Michelle sitting there like, easy, Lou. Easy, please go easy. And the girls are going, oh, my God, can we go out to the car? Please, can we leave? Angie, follow me. Felicia's grabbing Angela and tugging her out the door. Nope, Daddy's about to... Volcano going to explode. Mount St. Helen. Muskrat. Michelle's just like, sliding down in a chair going, oh, fuck. Why did that waitress have to say that? Should have just came over and said, well, no problem, sir. We'll make you new eggs. And, that's the one where you can never tell. Yeah. I am every...
You're that guy.
I'm that guy. I watched what the hell is the movie we watched yesterday? Scent of a Woman. I'm that guy. Hooah! Oh, shit. All right, so in the Americas, and this is southern U.S., Brazil, all of that down there, we got Mexican police accused of brazen attacks on buses carrying students and soccer players. Yeah. Where do you think the Mexican police's paychecks are coming from? The cartels. Wake up, people. Now, this one's beautiful. It's a beautiful picture. It says crime and drugs. This one you got to love. Colorado Supreme Court to decide whether companies can fire employees for smoking pot. And I don't see how they can, because if you can walk in there all Percocetted out on your fucking prescription pills, then I can walk in there on my fucking cannabis. Because let me tell you something, if I ain't smoking pot, but I'm medicating through oil, it's still in my system, and it's probably more what's the word, prevalent? Prominent in my system than it would be if you smoked it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's higher. I mean, you got to think.
It's a higher concentration.
Absolutely. And you got to think about oils versus smoking it. You got to think smoking it, maybe if you're lucky, you get some really, really primo freaking medical grade that's at like 20%, 26% I've seen. Well, oils, some of them are at 60-something percent THC. I mean, it's just, they're so potent. You know what I mean? So, yeah. How does that work? Okay, Sally freaking Shoemaker over there in Billy Bob's boot box has one employee that's, gulping fucking pills like they're Pez fucking candy, all right? And the other one's just, doing cannabinoid drops at night before she goes to bed because truly in the same pain that Sally freaking pill maker is, in. Think about it. How does that work? I don't get it. So,
well, I guess in that state they would have to really look at it.
Well, the ruling could set precedent that influences how courts in other states handle cases where workers are fired for using marijuana. Now, I would think civil rights lawyers are going to be jumping all over that.
If it's got a recreational law that where it's legal in that state for recreational, then they can't.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you go, it's at that point. I mean, if you go into your, if you're
anybody,
fucking wasted,
anybody can.
If you're wasted high to where you cannot perform, you walk into your job and you're just as bad as you would be if you drank a fucking bottle of liquor.
Right.
You deserve to get fired. You came in wasted. You know what I mean? Any good comment? It's just, I think the same rules should apply, and everything. Yeah, it cannot be the same, and you can't apply them all the same, but the principles of how things are written need to be looked at from this circumstance to the next. And I'm not a lawmaker. The name of the show is Talk Shit. It's all about talking shit. It's all about an opinion. You have one. She's got one. She's got one. We're all sitting on it.
What's your opinion?
Right.
On what?
On whether it should be allowed in Colorado.
Right.
That's
Yes.
where it is, Colorado. They're trying to decide whether it should be allowed or companies should have to let their employees smoke.
The headline says
Right.
Colorado
Smoke
Supreme
break.
Court.
Why not?
Yeah, right. Colorado Supreme Court to decide whether companies can fire employees for smoking pot. I want to
Whether
see
they can fire them for it.
Right.
I mean, there would have to be guidelines on whether they can
Well, yeah,
fire
I
them.
can see if you're sitting there in the fucking office and you're blowing a fucking doobie down an hour. Yes, that's
Well, recreational is also legal in Colorado.
Okay, so then how can they say, I mean,
that's
if you're working,
right.
but you have
doing
to
your
use
job.
medical marijuana, you're going to fail a piss test.
That's my point. How does that work?
Stupid.
Yes.
Right,
it's-
so there
it's-
would have to
right.
be guidelines. I mean, if they were
Yeah.
just coming to work blasted,
Right.
Right.
not coming
Right.
to
I mean,
work.
just like I said, if you guzzle I know I guzzle a bottle of fucking vodka and expect to to come in here for God's sakes and do my job. Forget it. The only job I'm going to do is clean up the fucking board because I'm going to throw up all over it. I mean, it would
If
be
you made
non-productive.
it to the board.
Right. Exactly. If I even made it from the kitchen to the board. Exactly. Right. But I'm just saying. I mean, if somebody showed up at the job and John, my buddy John owns a business. What's the difference, John? I mean, honestly, you're a business owner. What's the difference if somebody's productive, but a pot smoker, productive, or an alcoholic? As long as they don't come in wasted. I mean,
to do their job.
Job. I really don't see. Now, it's different in New York because when you're around machinery and shit like that, all right, and in the industry he's in, but I'm talking in an office environment. I'm just using that as a hypothetical situation. I would understand on a construction job, certainly. I know as a union glazer, I wouldn't want to be working with somebody who's a little impaired. Because, I mean, I was dangling 20-something stories in the air at times, putting in glass on buildings that would make people shit their pants. And I'm afraid of heights. Figure that one out.
I knew a mechanic who was an alcoholic.
But was productive.
Best transmission guy ever. But he took a customer's car out every time for a test drive. Where did he go?
Right.
Straight to the liquor store to buy another pint and finish for
yeah.
the rest of the day.
Mhm.
But he was the best transmission guy anybody knew. And
John says, all right, and this is his comment on what I asked him: be productive and make me money. As long as you and I agree with that. I had an employee when I had All Phase Auto Transport going down here, and we had an office environment, and we sat there, and I had 6 people in the office bidding and working and answering calls and doing customer service. Everybody was responsible for their own customers, all the way from getting the sales to transportation, and I oversaw it all. Everybody was their own independent fucking salesman, dispatcher, responsible for everything. We had this one guy that if he didn't drink, he was not productive. He sat there, and I've never seen it before in my life. Alcoholism, I've heard of it. I know it exists. I've seen people drunk, but I've never seen alcoholism. And I'm definitely not going to mention the guy's name because I still kind of like him. He's a nice guy. He worked his fucking ass off for me. He would sit there, Tony, and shake. I mean, the detrimental tremors or whatever you call it, it was, oh my God, I've never seen anything like it. Finally, Michelle came to me, all right? She had stopped in. She's bringing us lunch. She comes to me one day, and she's like, look, Lou, you should really let this guy go take a break. I'm like, what are you talking about? He needs to go drink a beer. I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, go over there and talk to him, and you'll see what I mean. So I go over and I talk to him, and I'm looking, and I see him shaking. He can't even talk to me, bro. He's stuttering. It was just the most incredible thing I've ever seen. He went to lunch, came back, drank a beer, while he was out at lunch, however many he drank. I know he wasn't drunk. He was right back in it, started rocking and rolling. One of my biggest producers. Absolutely. Wicked. So, yeah. I would have to lean that way. There would have to be guidelines, regulations. Now, me, as far as my opinion when it comes to alcohol, I think we should have alcohol prohibition. They should switch alcohol.
Really, alcohol. There should be even tougher laws on alcohol.
Yeah.
I mean, because
alcohol is one of the biggest leading killers out there now, isn't it?
Yeah. And I had a friend who was alcoholic really bad. He was an asshole then.
Silent Mish.
But he got so bad.
Silent Mish,
Like
at
you were
about
saying.
16, 17 years old, was dating a kid who was hit by a drunk driver. And what did he do? A year? If not, if that. You know what I mean? This guy killed somebody drinking and driving. And there's so many cases out there. Now, thank God, as opposed to back when this happened, there are a little more stricter laws. I don't know if that, but anyway, they should be even
Tougher.
stricter than
They should be
right.
even
It
tougher
should be
penalties.
even more. Yeah. Yeah.
Don't you agree?
Yes. Absolutely. When it comes to DUI, yeah.
No tolerance for that shit.
Nothing. Nothing whatsoever. I mean, I used to drive a tow truck and got called out to quite a few DUI scenes. And yeah, I know some people that would say, yeah, we're going out drinking and this and that. And I'd be like, well, if you get pulled over, don't fucking call me because I will not come get you. And when I say some people, I mean very close friends of mine.
Yeah,
I would do anything for.
I did drink and drive when I was younger, and
I did too, and I did it on the worst circumstances.
I got very lucky
Tony,
in the few circumstances where I was driving.
I was on a bike, and there was a very, very harsh wake-up call. Thank God I didn't crash. Thank God. My daughter, both my daughters came and verbally attacked me because they were in the following car behind us. And you know how far it is from here to Hudson Beach, right? I mean, literally from here to Hudson Beach. I'd say about 10 minutes. I made it 15 maybe. Rocket. Yeah, it was bad. Belligerent. I was that drunk. That's the only word I can explain it. So I make it a point, never, ever, 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 ever. And you see me, dude. When I drink, it's sitting right here. If I go out, I don't drink. Somebody else drives. If I do, yeah. Both my girls made me very aware because I totally blacked out, don't remember it. Worst situation I can ever think anybody could put themselves or anybody else in because, God forbid, I hit somebody at that speed. I not only would kill myself, I'd probably hurt somebody. So, yeah. You drink and drive, no respect. And I think...
yeah, well, I was in accident. So.
Oh, my goodness, yeah. So,
but it was only with one car.
Thank goodness you got lucky.
Yeah, there was
Nobody was hurt
car.
bad?
It was just my car and a tree.
Gotcha.
A big tree. But
That's
I did have somebody in the car with me.
I know somebody
so
the same
they
way.
were lucky too.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. Bad.
But
I remember going to a call one time. My dispatcher calls me up and says, listen, we got a call I need you to go to. Don't ask no questions. Just go there, pick up the car. When they say to pick it up, don't touch nothing. The whole time I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And it's right out at Bayport. Not Bayport. Yeah, Bayport. The pier at Bayport. Come rolling around, pull up, stage up in front of the car like I normally would, flip on the floodlights, and boom! In my rearview mirror, there's a body hanging in the tree. Somebody hung themselves in the tree, parked their car, set up a rope, went up in a tree, and jumped. And, of course, police rotation, sheriff's rotation for the tow truck companies. You come, you pick up the car, you bring it back to the evidence yard. You can't touch anything or they can't do anything until that vehicle's removed and until they wait for the coroner. They can't take the body down or nothing. So they have to wait for the coroner. Well, I made it there way before the coroner did. Yeah.
So you had to...
Oh, my God. Trying to go in this car and touch as little as possible. I had my gloves on and everything, of course. You know what I mean? I had to sign a piece of paper saying I was in the car and, I'm the tow truck driver. But the point is, there's this body hanging right fucking here while I'm trying to lay on the ground and hook up the car. And when I come out from underneath the car, I look up and there's this fucking body with the long neck. Vasiaki. Kakati poo poo. No like it. Yeah. And then we watched that thing on Katrina yesterday. And because I did all the shit with Katrina, you out?
I'm out. I got a doctor's appointment.
Fuck her out. Oh yeah,
Fuck her
it's 8:30, 9:30 already.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'll be
Time
back.
up. Yeah.
We'll be here.
Okay.
All right. It was nice having you here in the studio.
Yes.
Come back and
Absolutely,
join us
Chrissy.
anytime. Bye.
Enjoy the day.
Absolutely. Thank you. So, okay, we're here. So yeah, it was very disturbing, and then like I said, going to Katrina back in 2004, which if you think about that now, 2005 is a long time ago, and then seeing all those dead bodies, it's like, fuck.
Yeah, I've had to deal with it a couple of times.
You've seen some floaters, I'm sure. Never seen a
No.
floater out there?
No, I haven't. I've had some
people that have
close that have had to bring them in, and whatever, and then I saw a bad accident right in the river once when a boat exploded. There was nothing you could do. The fire department was trying to get them from the shoreline, and other people were trying. Had already got out there with boats. So.
There's not much you can do.
Yeah, no,
it's not like the fire department's got fireboats sitting right there in the water.
Right. But
your life is in the Coast Guard's hands at that point, isn't it? Once you get a certain point out, or once you leave the rack, isn't it? Coast Guard.
Your
How
life
does that
is
work?
in your own hands.
Well, I mean, if you need rescue,
it's the
Coast Guard.
It depends on what kind of pocket you have, because there's sea tow. If you just break down,
If it's an
or
emergency.
whatever. If it's an emergency, Coast Guard.
Coast
It's the Coast Guard.
even if
That's
you're
it.
sitting at the end of the rack and somebody's having a heart attack, you call the Coast Guard or you call the Sheriff's Department, and then they call the Coast Guard. Or
You better have. I guess you would call 911 if your cell phone was
Right.
reach. If if you have a marine radio, you.
now,
would
how
call
does
the
that
Coast
work
Guard.
with the Marine radio? Are they monitoring
They have a channel, a specific channel. The Coast Guard
that you would have to go to.
Yep, and they have a specific channel for weather.
And you don't want to go fuck around on this channel and say, "Hey, how you doing, guys? What's going on? You out there?"
Yeah, that's because it's like an official radio. Like you hear them.
They'll
guys talk
triangulate
on a
your
marine-
ass and find
on
you,
a-
won't they?
Oh,
Well,
I'm sure they
assuming
can.
Yeah,
I'm sure they can.
Now, unbelievable, dude. I've been on your boat, and I've seen the Coast Guard cutters, and your boat, their dinghies are bigger than your boat. Some of them.
They got the Coast Guard Auxiliary.
Well, yes.
which is like a carved out
Bunch
piece
of
of
retired old men.
styrofoam. But believe me, they can get out there on it.
Carved out styrofoam.
That's what it looks like.
With
a big
fiberglass
styrofoam
over
boat
it,
with
is
a
it?
big outboard motor on the back.
Listen, I used to build docks, boat docks. And you remember back in the day they used to put the big styrofoam blocks under it?
Yeah.
I wanted to make a fucking pontoon deal out of those. They're pretty sturdy. You fiberglass them, put the wood in the center, fiberglass.
Yeah.
You do a lot with that. All you got to do is carve the front into a nice pontoon shape and glass over it. Think about it. Make a hell of a fucking party raft or a party boat or
But
something.
the fiberglass, if you get the fiberglass thick enough, you can carve the styrofoam out.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. Oh, you glue a bunch of blocks together. Listen, you glue a bunch of styrofoam blocks together.
Oh, now he's thinking.
And you,
what
yeah,
I
oh
said.
yeah, the light bulb went on.
Yeah, because
you
then
make
you
a
carve
fucking,
out
yes,
the inside.
Absolutely. Yep.
After you've made the
With a Dremel. You have a blower in one end, blowing all of the styrofoam that you're carving out the other end.
No, you got to be vacuuming that shit up.
Nah, dude, I just have an exhaust pumping it out the back. Just the whole fucking neighborhood would be covered in the styrofoam snow for about 30, 40 years.
Yeah.
The shit don't go nowhere. Right. You'd have to go around and napalm the whole place with like fucking chemicals to make it melt. Oh, shit. Do you believe that we have exactly 29 minutes and 25 seconds left of the show?
What?
We've been flapping our lips.
Yeah.
What do we do?
Been flapping them away. Oh, shit. Yeah, well, that was a good show today again. Another good one. A lot of participation going on. Again, thank you, Maria. Thank you, Tony. Tony, I know it's a little early for the thank yous and all of that, but, always thank you guys. Mm-hmm. What else you guys got in the news? Now, Maria's still over there scrolling through Facebook.
I know.
I'm surprised you ain't got the hammer and the candy pieces out playing Candy Crush over there. I love that commercial, man.
What's new on Facebook?
Yeah, what do you got trending on
What's,
Facebook?
Yeah,
Come
what's
on.
like, you know,
Come
the
on.
trending
social media
scrolling, Yeah.
Nothing, really.
You don't
Oh,
see
bullshit.
There's pumpkin recipes. There's stupid,
Well, come on. Let's-
Hello October. Rock
Yeah,
the
'cause
vote,
it's
register
October,
to vote.
see?
That's important.
Yes.
You need to do that
Yeah.
before
Yes.
October 6th.
I guess I
If
better
you're
find
not
a really
registered to
specific
vote,
address to vote from.
Yeah, no said. Better find a place that you can register your fucking name that you live at.
Right.
No said. But make sure everyone does that so we can vote yes on 2.
Yep.
Yes.
There's a pumpkin ass.
Oh, that's
Share that.
adorable, man. Yum, yum. Gotta get me some. Another environmental news. We got
That made me think of a movie, but now I can't think of the
What
movie.
movie?
I don't know.
Yum,
But
yum, gotta get me some.
I
I don't know, she says. I can't remember. You can hear the Lancaster in there
yeah.
coming out. I don't know, Pa. What's the damn movie?
Shut the fuck up.
We got some chat going on here. Who's flapping back at us? Great show, guys. Thank you, Daisy, always for listening, tuning in, sharing. Marcy, if you're out there listening, thank you. Johnny, always a pleasure having you chime in and fuck with us while we're talking shit. And it's funny because he knows me best, so he can talk some real shit when I just go on. And that's kind of why I'm reluctant about this new show we got, or this episode that we're going to do. Oh, I didn't even mention that. I didn't even say nothing about it. Nothing.
You
It's
just
a
did.
secret. Yeah, cat's out of the bag.
Shh.
It's a secret.
Forget
All right,
you
so
mentioned it.
On November 14th, all right, at 8 p.m., I would like to do a live show via video, Google Hangouts, and get a bunch of people in the Hangout and see if we can't, stir some shit up. Basically, it goes on to say I want to get my friends from New York that live in Florida, some friends from Florida, some friends from New York, from.
You want to get all your from-froms together. You want to get all your from-froms
I want to get
together.
all my from-froms together in a video chat. Get them all together. So everybody invite everybody. Seriously, just let's get this crazy. Let's get it so where I have so many guests in this Google Hangout talking shit that we actually shut down some servers. You know what I mean? That's what I want to do. What the hell language are you speaking, Daisy?
What? Yeah.
I think she was been chugging on that bottle of vodka we've been talking about, because I don't even know if that's English, sweetheart. Too late now? What? Oh, she's still back on the cat out of the bag. I forget about that 30-second delay, and it sucks.
That short little delay.
Son of a bitch.
And we're going to have to start talking.
We'll just, yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. Nobody
Oh,
said anything.
so
All right,
yeah.
so we can go on to
We'll
the next thing now. Next subject.
Right. Enough said. Well, we'll get it square. We'll do segments of chat, and then we'll just ignore the chat. She's going to get mad and be like, oh, yeah. Now she's like, nah, fuck you. Nah, dick.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. So anyway, I want to get everybody together. I want to get it all in a video chat. I want to make it to where, everybody, it's sort of like an online reunion type thing for New Yorkers, Floridians, talk shit radio. We all get together and talk shit.
I think I know how to do that.
Yeah, so do I.
I think.
Yeah, through Google Hangouts.
Okay.
Yep. Everybody.
I never hung out in Google.
You never hung out in Google?
I never tried there.
It is, since I discovered it, it is awesome. That is how we broadcast live when I put the cameras up in the studio, is through Google Hangouts.
It's through the Google.
Correct. Yes, I share it on my wall. Anybody can join. Anybody can, chime in. It's a little different for us because of the camera setup, because it goes through an actual huge system, broadcasting system first. So the cameras, I can do all sorts of funky shit with the cameras. You know, all the picture-in-picture and the changing and this and that, which we need to get 2 more cameras in here. We actually need to get 4 new cameras in here. But, have money will travel. Yeah. Have no money. Man.
In the future.
Confucius say, man with no money, sit home lot.
Yeah.
He also say, Man with itchy ass have stinky finger.
Yeah,
yes.
He also says that.
Yeah. So Confucius say lots. Yes.
I believe I've heard that one before.
What, man with itchy ass have stinky finger?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an old one. So, yeah, we're going to have this show going on. And, again, it's going to be November 14th at 8 p.m. I figured that was like prime time. Everybody's just kicking back, starting to relax for their night. You can chime in. And it's going to be a special broadcast for Talk Shit Radio. Special time, special night, the whole gig.
What's the date?
It is Friday, November 14th at 8 p.m. It is the day before Silent Mish's 40th birthday. So, yeah, it's going to kind of try to be like a little online birthday party / Talk Shit Radio type thing. Because let's be honest, it's hard to get people to come together for something like that. So everybody sits in front of their computer, their phone, their laptop, whatever the case may be. They've all got cameras. So let's turn them on and let everybody into our homes and hang out and talk some shit. That's what the show's about. It's about being social. So that's what I want to try and do. So we'll try and plug it all the way up to it. See how many people we can get to join in and come and hang out.
November 14th, mark your calendars.
Yeah, absolutely, everyone.
Yep.
8 p.m., we're going to go live. We want to invite everyone into the Google Hangout when we put the cameras on. And basically, all my New York friends from New York can come in. Johnny, I would hope that you come hang out for a little while. Google Hangouts with us, Talk Shit Radio. Everybody who's from New York that lives in Florida. I know Silent Mish's got family abroad. We can maybe try and get them. I know you have family abroad. Everybody's got family abroad. Let's get them all in here. Let's get everybody hanging out, and let's do this massive fucking video chat thing.
Yeah.
I don't know how it's going to work. I don't know if it's going to work, but we are surely hell going to try and shut down somebody's server. Yeah. Yeah, you get too many people in there, we might. Yeah. A lot of chat going on. Stop jacking it up. One who goes to sleep with itchy ass, wake up with smelly finger, Confucius say. Sorry, I've been corrected. Thank you, John. I'm in Hangout. Okay, so John's in. I know you got a Gmail account, bitch. You better hang out.
That sounded so gay.
What's that?
I know you got a Gmail account.
I know you got a Gmail account, boy.
I don't know.
Listen, I want to know how everybody liked the little video I made of the hot dog photo. I took the cover photo of the two chicks like giving a blowjob to the hot dog, and I made a little movie out of it. I want to know. I want some feedback on that. Come on, you didn't see it?
Go ahead.
I didn't watch it yet. I'm watching it later when you go to work.
All right, I'll put it
myself.
Look at In other news, crime is up 35% in every city in the world,
except for in Colorado.
Except for in Colorado, everybody's too stoned to do anything. Weed production is up. And what else did they do in Colorado? There is really.
But I know
how's the football team doing?
Crime is down.
Yeah, crime is down considerably, considering.
So
they're there and there.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah, I know. Yeah. You don't have to say it. I know. Trust me, I'm feeling you on that. All right.
You ain't nowhere near me to be feeling nothing.
Let's hope not. And if you get too close and start wandering, we got problems. Latest news. Blah, 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 blah. Do you know that we've spent $1 billion already fighting ISIS? How fucked up is that? You saw that?
I saw it. I didn't even read it. I don't.
$1 billion.
I don't like
$1 billion. I thought it was like $1 billion a day or whatever is what it was costing us.
We have spent, and this is the headline. We have spent. U.S. has already spent nearly $1 billion fighting ISIS. I'm looking to see if there's any audio. There is some audio. Just give me about 30 seconds to bring it up. What is this? ISIS recruiting on teen social networks. That's interesting. I got audio on that, too. All right, so for the first wave, U.S. military attacks against ISIS have cost nearly $1 billion, according to U.S. military think tanks. And now we have the audio on this.
Expanding military strikes into Syria come with an expanded bill to pay for the effort. U.S. military forces and its coalition partners launched air attacks in the country with a blunt force of 47...
All right, well, I have to pause that, folks, because there's a spider in the studio. And for those of you that know me, know that I'm arachnophobic, bad. Just let the cat in, babe. Show them where it is. It's done for the spider. It's done for. Trust me. I let them both in. Show them where the spider is. They'll find them.
Are you sure there's a spider?
I will shut the show off right now and leave.
You
I'm
saw
telling
it?
you.
You saw it too?
Ask the blind man. He saw it too.
I don't know.
You got him? Oh, yeah. She's going in for the kill. As all we see is ass in the air. You miss him? You get him? Please don't miss him. I don't like spiders. Oh, my God. You're freaking me out. Did you get him? He's done.
Dead.
Thank God. I don't have the applause loaded, Silent Miss. Sorry. But Silent Miss has executed the spider. We have about 17 minutes left. Back to the $1 billion spent on ISIS.
Okay, yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Tomahawk missiles across northern and eastern Syria.
I'll just start over.
Expanding military strikes into Syria come with an expanded bill to pay for the effort. U.S. military forces and its coalition partners launched air attacks in the country with a blunt force of 47 Tomahawk missiles across northern and eastern Syria. Those weapons, which carry 1,000-pound warheads and can be reprogrammed in flight, have a hefty price tag, $1.5 million apiece. And that's just the beginning. For the first assault, the Pentagon said 4 dozen fighter jets took off from both land and sea, loaded with 200 pieces of munition. Now, between fuel and maintenance, the cost for flying these jets on an hourly basis ranges from $22,000 to $62,000, with the Air Force's newest and most stealthy aircraft, the F-22 Raptor, topping the list. As for the bombs these jets are carrying, outside military experts point to the JDAM, the Joint Direct Attack Munition, which can be launched miles away from the target. Its manufacturer, Boeing, calls it the warfighter's weapon of choice. It goes for about $29,000. And the SCD, the small diameter bomb,
Listen, we're in the wrong
which is dubbed
business.
the all-weather solution. It goes for about $21,000.
All right, so I'm going to pause it again, and I have to interrupt. I am now going to look into what it takes to go into building bombs for the government, because holy shit, dude, $21,000 a piece?
Yeah, well, it would take that much money to get.
Yeah, well,
even get.
It would take a lot. Times that by fucking 50 million, and then maybe I'll have enough money to even think about the concept. Competing with Boeing?
Yeah.
Okie
Yeah.
Now, it's easy to see how the bill for these operations adds up.
Yeah.
The last time we heard from the Pentagon, it said the costs were averaging about $7.5 million a day. But the back-of-the-envelope estimate for the Tomahawks alone is $70 million. Granted, these are missiles the U.S. and its partners have in their arsenals, but those will likely need to be replenished. Bottom line, the average daily cost has to be significantly higher today than it was just a few weeks ago.
How's that make you feel about your tax dollars being spent, baby? That's big money.
Everybody wanted them to go in and do something, so it's going to cost.
Absolutely. Absolutely, I agree. I have no problem with that. I have no problem. I was just asking.
It's just, they should have been giving them money to do that first instead of giving them money to,
right.
Because you know what? As soon as they're done bombing, they're going to spend just as much money sending back over there in humanitarian aid.
Thank you. Took the words right out of
to
my
help
Thank you.
all
Come
the
again.
ones that they just got done bombing.
Yep. Why is that, though? Why is it when we go and annihilate a country, we send in all this aid, rebuild it, help their people, but still are not doing it? Look at cities like Detroit, dude. Yeah. Look at cities like Detroit. Detroit is like the armpit of the fucking nation right now. It is falling apart. The homeless, the crime rate, everything's up. It's pathetic. I watched so many things on Discovery Channel about Detroit and Michigan alone. Why not pour that money, aid money, back into a community like that? I don't know. That's just me. I would.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah, and I mean, you had no vote on a war. We had Johnny comes back to say, who the hell is everyone? Everyone who? What do you mean, who the hell is everyone? Anyway, he had no vote on this. There was no vote about, hey, should we do this? Should we send all of this? Should we buy all of this? Who decides all of that? Where does this money go? Questions, people, questions. Now, moving on. About questions.
About questions.
I have a book, okay, that's called Title IV Flag, and I've been mentioning it quite a bit, and it's about sovereign citizenship. And I'm going to clear up a lot of things about sovereign citizenship. I'm going to read a lot of things, not right today, but there's a lot of captions, a lot of verses, a lot of things that I've bookmarked and took my highlighter and went over. So there's a lot of things in here that a lot of people don't know about the U.S. government, what they do. And my point to bringing this up is exactly what John said. He didn't get the vote. Who said, that you guys can spend that money on this? Why not pour it into our country and shit like that? Just this things. And I understand it's the defense fund where all of this comes from, okay? But who votes on, how much goes in that defense fund? I just so much shit. I can go on and on and on and on and on. Johnny too, bro. We got to get you on. And Lansing is worse than Detroit. Lansing, Michigan. Yeah. Yeah. Your boy said everybody wanted war. Everybody wanted the war. You said everybody wanted us to go in and
right. I'm not saying that, everyone.
From a taxpayer's point of view and a business owner's point of view.
I'm just saying, everybody wanted something done about this ISIS. Something done,
yes, correcting what, right. It
was
definitely.
I can't say everyone as meaning every single person.
Right. And I know what you meant.
The majority of people that I've heard from
wanted something done about
ISIS.
Correct.
Now they're doing something about ISIS,
and now
everybody's crying about money.
Right.
But now they're going to send aid.
But it costs money, and that's where the discussion is coming.
That was
from.
all I said.
Right, and that's what the discussion is about.
That was what I meant.
I'm asking, why are we spending all of this money on other countries? Not even talking about the war now. I'm just saying about. Fuck, man. I'll go back to it. The Mexican-U.S. border.
Right.
The most hostile environment known to man in this country. Mm-hmm. I mean, think about it. Maybe not violent, but it's violent. But we're doing nothing about it.
Michael Phelps was arrested in a second DUI. Did you see that?
Yeah. Everybody's
Michael
commenting.
Phelps,
Stick to smoking weed, dude.
Right? Did he stop smoking weed? I mean, what happened?
I don't know.
Could have called. I don't know.
Sucking down that last little bit of Java for the day. Yeah, so moving right along. With about 10 minutes left. I want to thank everyone again chiming in. Dr. Hiccup, thank you for calling. Again on the 14th of November 14th. We're going to have the live show.
Your boy.
Oh, you're reading it now? You're reading it now.
Well, I heard you say that before.
Yeah.
Your boy said.
Well, that's Johnny. He's political, buddy. That's, we got to get him on. I want to talk politics with him. So, now I know he's listening. He's going to hear that.
Yeah.
Except I can't do the morning ambush call with him because he knows just as well as everybody else the zip code, where I'm calling from. He knows the number. I used to call it from him. Yeah, the old Magic Jack's back, Jack.
Oh,
shit. Yeah, so November 14th, 8 p.m., we're going to try and shut down Google Hangouts by just overloading their servers with as many people as we can get in on a video chat and hang out, talk some shit with everybody. Sort of like a little online reunion. And again, I'll get that shared up on the Facebook page right now. Tony, you got anything you want to say to anybody? Goodbyes, hellos, thank yous,
anybody
kiss
that's
my
listening,
asses.
I know my kids listen later,
Cool.
and I know other people that listen. And so thanks for listening.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. I definitely appreciate it.
Thanks for having this place here for us to, even
bring you talk shit. Yeah, no problem. I had to do something, guys. You know that. I couldn't do it by myself. I couldn't do it without you. It'd be a real boring show, me talking to the fucking empty microphones over there. You know what I mean? And I can only talk to my computer so much.
So
then people
long.
will start
You
worrying.
can-
Yeah, people will start worrying about me. If I could put on a 3-hour show and be the only one in here, yeah, there might be something to worry about. Because basically, I'm just talking to myself, talking to a lot of people, but you got to kind of question that. You know what I mean? You know you're broadcasting on the radio to millions of people, but when you're sitting in a room and you're talking to yourself and you're laughing at your own jokes and you're bringing it out over the radio, is it kind of somewhat a little...
I made it funny.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Is it somewhat
Who are you
insanity to do
Who
so?
are you talking to?
Right, exactly. So I question that. Is there a bit of
Yeah.
insanity to this?
I guess.
I guess there has to be.
You know, a small room all by yourself, and there's.
It would have to be, yeah. Just think about being in solitary confinement with the ability to just go on the air and broadcast.
And maybe November 14th, we'll do the karaoke. We keep talking about it.
Oh,
we
yeah.
we should just do it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. I'm going to see what we can do. We'll talk about that today, about throwing in some shit. I don't know about doing the karaoke on that. I was thinking about doing a show where I just turn your mic down, my mic down. Silent Mish's mic is never on because, well, it's Silent Mish. And then have you sing, and then me, and then you, and maybe get some other
Right.
guests in
Are you
and
gonna
hang
sing?
out. And yeah,
Are you
Tony's
gonna
going to
sing,
fucking
Tony?
sing. We'll find him a song that fits his voice, and
Okay.
maybe we'll get some callers to call in and sing. Now that would be funny.
Right.
Yeah.
Requests.
Yeah, we do request people. Thanks.
Yes. Or they could
Maria.
request songs for us to
They can
sing.
request us to take a gun and shoot ourselves in the head because we suck so bad.
After we sing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So I got that event up on the Facebook page. I do have it actually pinned to the top. So when you go to the Facebook page, it's going to be there. And that Facebook page is facebook.com/TalkShitTV show. Also, always have our link for the broadcast, updated broadcast on our webpage, which is www.talkshitradionetwork.com. Again, that's www.talkshitradionetwork.com. If you sing, Lou, I'm out. Johnny, I'm going to get you to sing. Now, I've heard Johnny sing many, many years ago, but I've heard him sing.
Okay.
So he does it. He's got the canary in him. Get it, the singing canary
All
reference?
Right.
Yeah. In other news, what else we got, guys? Because I'm out of shit to talk.
I don't know. Oven baked tacos. There's a recipe. It looks good.
Oh.
Oven baked.
I got one.
Oven baked tacos.
They did look
They
good.
look
Can
so
you scroll back
juicy.
down to that?
I know.
Hold on. Bring up a
They
bigger
look
picture.
kind of juicy.
Yeah,
What
man.
do we
Is that a
have
hard
now?
taco
Go to work
show?
today.
I think it's a
What do we
soft
eat
now.
before I go to work today?
Yeah, if we're talking about dinner, yeah. John Waite, that's right, absolutely. With the lighters, too, Johnny. The word, what was the song? John Waite. What was the fucking song, dude? I can't remember now.
John Waite, Tom Waits.
No, it was John Waite was the artist.
I don't
And I Ain't Missing You. That was it.
Yeah.
And now he'll put it up there, and there'll be a 30-second delay and think that I read it. So just so you know, I got it before you did. Oh, shit. Check this out, guys. Do you guys know all about the Florida speed trap town? You don't know about that one?
No.
I
Come on.
had maybe heard something about it, but I don't know what town it
Mascote
was.
is what it is. It's the town of Mascote. It's on Highway 50. And anybody from everybody who's come to Florida who has been there, and there on 50 has said, when you go through the town Mascote, when the speed limit goes from whatever down to whatever, make sure you're doing it because they'll pull your ass over. So here's the headline, and this is on Bay News 9, of course. Okay. It says, Florida speed trap town is losing its police force. So there's going to be lawlessness in Mascote, Florida. Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun.
We got to get our own damn fucking
mayhem.
Yeah, right.
You know?
Anarchy, mayhem, chaos. Dude, the town's comprised of maybe 30 miles. That's it.
That's still an awful long space without, you know. It depends on how populated it is.
The main street's only like, you know, when you come across it on
is it
50,
really populated?
I doubt it. Probably with Mexicans. Yeah.
Mexicans. Tacos.
Johnny's, you got to see what Johnny's
with
putting
lots
on
of
now.
cheese.
We got to talk about that
Sour
one night,
cream.
John. I definitely want to talk about that. We won't go into specifics. John's talking about this night. Him and I walked home from Patchogue, New York, to Central Islip, which is, if anybody knows, it's about 30 miles.
Okay.
Took a train out there and had some hiccups along the way to get home. So I'll save it. We'll get Johnny on the line and we'll talk about it. But we got about 3 minutes left. And yeah, this town of Mesquite is, you know, nationally known as you know, the Florida speed trap town, and it looks like all their officers are like, nah, we're out of here. I don't know why though. Trying to skim over, do the old. Oh, it's Waldo as well. So it's Waldo. It's not even fucking Mesquite. It's north up at on 301 Waldo. Where's Waldo? It's right there in Florida.
Where's Waldo?
Yep, it's right there.
Now it's going to be Where's Waldo's Law?
Yep. Council voted tonight to disband the Waldo Police Department. And that's as of yesterday. Wow. They will be paid on administrative leave until October 31st, and then the whole fucking police force of Waldo, Florida, will be disbanded.
And then it'll just be county.
Yeah.
County and, you know, of course.
Yeah, it's like getting rid of Brooksville Police Department here in Hernando County and just having Hernando County Sheriff's Department taking care of everything.
Right.
Which, I mean, all Brooksville Police Department is a bunch of fat, lazy old bastards that don't want to fucking do anything and drive around and... Well, don't get me wrong. I mean, you know this, but whatever. City, county. Bullshit. Oh, man. Everybody, thank you again for joining us. I want to thank Chrissy for stopping by. I want to thank definitely Dr. Hiccup for calling in. Hopefully we can get Hayden on the phone here for a while.
To listen to.
Yeah, Dr. Hiccup was awesome. Like I said, you know, she gave me the hiccup remedy that worked within seconds. I was battling with them fuckers for weeks. Maria, thank you for coming on the air.
Yep.
Appreciate you getting up so early. Not that she has to, because Maria just decided to come on the air and hang out with us, which is awesome. Yeah. So, and we still yet to get some pictures of you on the Facebook page and all of that kind of shit. Yeah. She's like, yeah, that's good.
I don't even have a bra
plan. That's all right. It's booby month, so we'll just actually we'll make you the cover page. Throw some water on you. You'll be our talk shit representative. You never know. We might do pretty well. 60 seconds left. What do you got to say?
Watch out for motorcycles.
Absolutely.
Really, watch out for motorcycles.
You've been trying to get that one in for a while.
Yeah, because I'd like to have another motorcycle, and I know a lot of people. And there's a lot of people that have been in some motorcycle accidents here lately, not just in Florida, but in other states too.
Yep. Yep. Absolutely. Johnny had 2 bikes. I didn't own. I got rid of my bike. So when I was in New York, we used to go riding all the time, and I miss it. So yeah, I'd like to get another bike, ride up to New York, go chill, that kind of shit. Did she say no bra? He says. Well, on that note, Johnny, I'm sorry. That is the question for the ages. We only have 17 seconds left of the broadcast, and I'm going to stretch it out about you wondering if she had no bra or not. And so yeah. Talk shit will be back tomorrow, guys. Thanks.